takes to the sky, clouds rolling by like cotton candy high. He lights up, his pipes stretching tight, floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue, flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze, Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe, every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide, loving life, stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher, heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff, but Captain seen no skies too tough. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Thursday afternoon, my friends. Gringo, good to see you. Cab Carolina, welcome back. Gregory, good to see you. SayIntentions, welcome aboard, my friends. Liam, good to see you. Emin Sports Fan, welcome back. Kango, good to see you. Chanky, welcome. Alex Farrell, welcome. JJ, good to see you. Greg Feaster, welcome back, my friend. Mitchell Taylor, good to see you. Goodman, welcome. Ludwig, good to see you. Shorts Pilot, good to see you. Nader, welcome. Captain Longhaul, good to see you. Golf Kilo 4, welcome back, my friend. Quick Match, good to see you, dude. Hidesight, welcome. Skyworker, good to see you, my friend. RJ, good to see you. Ethan, welcome. Randy, good to see you. RJ, good to see you. High Tech Hub, welcome. Hendo VFR, good to see you, my friend. Captain Will's in the house, good to see you, dude. Aviation Fanatic, welcome back. J. Luke, good to see you. Rich S, welcome. Cassette Main, good to see you, dude. JWC924, good to see you, my friend. Captain Ireland, welcome back. Cole Sully, good to see you. Joseph Dixon, welcome back. Albert the Farmer, good to see you, dude. Welcome back, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a great week thus far. We're almost into another weekend, my friends. Today is Thursday. We've got 2 streams today. We're flying here, checking out some new scenery. Orlando Sanford, home of Allegiant, and somebody else was saying in chat, Allegiant and what the hell is the name of the other airline that flies into here? The one that's based up in Minneapolis. They fly 737s. I can never remember. We've flown them a few times. Anyways, there's only 2 really airlines that serve this airport. I think there's some cargo in and out of here as well. Mustafa, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Gordon, good to see you. Joseph L, welcome back, my friend. Murat, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. Yeah, exactly. It is my Monday, technically, if you think about it. Sun Country, that's the one. Thank you, Skyworker. Sun Country and Allegiant. So we may have to do some Sun Country 7.3 Max ops into here at some point as well. Dust off the iFly, which I already miss. Love that airplane so much. This week we're focusing on Airbus. We're going to do the entire Phoenix fleet this week. So we're going to have some 319, some 320, some 321 action this week. Next week, we're going to be in the MD-11 and the 777 freighter. Next week is going to be some freight dog ops. There's been a lot of people requesting that we do some freight dogs, so next week we'll be doing some freight. And then the following week, we'll probably jump back into the MAX 8 and do a week of MAX 8 ops. Howdy, Cap. I need to figure out why I get such terrible frames, even with frame gen mod. I have a 3080 and 2020 struggles with most settings on medium and high. Yeah, something's not right. Have you checked like your clock speeds of your GPU? For example, when I do a graphics card update, I need to open up my GPU precision, EVGA precision, and I need to reset the clocks, because if I don't, I get absolutely awful performance. So depending on what card you use, and if you have any application that is tied to your GPU, just make sure that you're running default clocks. Sometimes it resets and it does weird things. I would look into that. Just bought the iFly today, and I don't understand why I kept putting off buying it. It's so good, Ethan. It's arguably one of the better airplanes, right up there with PMDG and Builds and Phoenix. It's got to be right up there, man. We'll be drug smuggling ox from Bogota with FO Bilby. No Bogota this week. Not this week. I don't have it planned, but who knows, really. Alrighty, friends. So the aircraft is loading. We're over to Key West today, another fan favorite airport, one that we don't fly into all that often, so I'm looking forward to today. About an hour on the flight time from Orlando Sanford. This is a real world Allegiant op. They do send the 319 on this operation. I think they send the 319 and the 320. No, it looks like they just send the 319, so that'll be nice. That'll be kind of fun today. Doing some real world Allegiant stuff. Nice being here, Cap. This is my much needed escape from the world. Well, appreciate you being here, GA Flyer. Thank you for the kind words, man. Really do appreciate it. Key West, yes, always a fun one. So without further ado, friends, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. First Officer Henry has got us out of a cold and dark situation where deers are aligned, and we're just basically going to set up the aircraft and get everything ready to rock and roll for departure. So first thing is first, we'll come down here to the electronic flight bag. We've already imported our flight plan. You can see we're 23 minutes late already. That's just because I filed and did all my sim brief stuff about an hour ago. We're going to go to our mass and balance page. Actually, no, sorry, we have 23 minutes till departure, so that's good. We're looking good on that. Let's go to our mass and balance page. We're going to load the aircraft. We're going to go to instant because GSX is actually loading the aircraft, so we're just going to get our fuel and weights into this bad boy. We're going to send that down to the McDo, and then we're going to spend some time down here on the McDo. So let's hit the FMG tab. Beautiful. We'll go to our init ref tab. We're going to do our init request. Call sign today, Allegiant 1310. Wonderful. We'll go ahead and throw that up into here. We're going SFB to Key West with our alternate of Miami. We're going to go with a cost index of 5 up to 36,000 feet. Just give us best climb profile, if we will. Love the 319 and the 730 is a little bit of a rocket ship. I do agree with you on that one. Beautiful. Let's go to flight plan. And before we do anything else with the aircraft, let's go ahead and tune up SayIntentions. We are on SayIntentions today. You can see we're here. We've got our flight plan filed, Allegiant 1310. We're going to tune to the ATIS, and we're going to grab the ATIS, and we'll see how all of that fun stuff goes.
Temperature 6. Dew point 4.
I'm going to get my notepad out so I can remember to write everything down.
Density altitude minus 1300 feet.
And we have info.
Arriving and departing runways 27 right, 27 left, 36, 27 center. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
All right.
Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Mike.
We have information, Mike. All right, we need to go over to clearance.
International Airport.
12135. So we'll bug that bad boy up. 12135.
Visibility.
Good. We'll tune up ground frequency, and we'll go ahead, clearance frequency, and we'll go ahead and grab our IFR clearance down to Key West. Hey, Cap, did you purchase the Wing McDo? I did. Yeah. I already have my Boeing FMC, which works for my PMDG 777, PMDG 737, and the iFly Max. So I've already got that ready to go. So yes, I ordered the McDo for all of my Airbus flying, if you will. So I'm excited to get that. It's still on pre-order. I still haven't got the email to purchase so that they can send it off. It's still on pre-order, but I did get a pre-order in for the Wing McDo. Yeah. And if I like the Wing McDo, we'll see if I add on to it. Maybe I could pick up a dedicated 777 McDo or something like that. But yeah. KSBF, I believe the location of the L3 Harris Flight Academy, former government contractor. I worked as a private controller. Huh, very cool. Hey Cap, I'd like to buy ATC offline program, and I don't know which program to buy, Beyond ATC or SayIntentions. So what I've seen, Captain Chris, is they're both great programs. The one thing that I like about SayIntentions is it's unscripted AI, whereas Beyond ATC is kind of based off of a script tree, so you'll get a lot of the same communication during Beyond ATC. The beauty of SayIntentions is it's 100% unscripted. So that's the I think that's the major plus of going over SayIntentions than Beyond ATC. But yeah. I paid for mine right away and it's already shipped. Excited. Did you order from the global store? I ordered from the Canadian store to avoid all kinds of crazy import fees and shipping fees and stuff like that. But I still haven't got the email. I've been checking. I actually checked last night. So please do an unboxing setup of the McDo. We'll see, man. I mean, there's tons of unboxings already. There's a bunch of content creators that have already received all of their stuff, and so yeah, there's a bunch. Beyond ATC has AI traffic. Correct. I mean, that is a big bonus and a benefit of Beyond ATC. I know that SayIntentions is also working on traffic injection, and hopefully we get it somewhat soon. Because yes, I do agree that would be absolutely awesome. Planning to test out the MD-11 update soon. Yep, I literally just mentioned that. We'll be in the MD-11 next week as well as the 777. Next week is a freight week. So that's what we're going to be doing. Cam, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Your Sim CFI. Good to see you as well, my friend. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Am I the only one where the sound is cutting in and out? If the sound is cutting in and out, guys, just give it a little bit of a refresh. It'll be perfectly fine. I don't know what it is. It only seems to be the very first, 10 minutes of the stream that I have these issues where we either get buffering or the sound kind of does some weird stuff. I haven't been able to figure out what the hell's going on with it. I don't know why. It's nothing on my end, so it has to be on YouTube's end. So if you just give it a refresh, everything should be fine to go. For anybody that's having any problems, this seems to be a reoccurring problem here, where whenever I start the stream, about the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you need to give it a refresh. It doesn't happen to everybody. It only happens to some. So SFB is a funny airport. After checking in, you go to the central meeting area and sit down where you get called to your gate. Never seen an airport like this. Flew straight nonstop from SFB to TVC. Interesting. Dropped the resolution to 480 and I haven't had issues so far. We shouldn't have to do that. You should be able to watch the stream in 1080p, presuming that you have decent internet. You shouldn't have to drop it to 480. Anyone have any idea why my monitor flashes white like crazy when I turn off my sim? Bloom is off, G-Sync is off. I have no clue. I have not run into that problem, so I apologize for not being able to answer that one for you. CST, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Do you like Microsoft 24? It's okay for what it is. I really only use Microsoft 24 for GA flying at this point. The commercial side of Microsoft 2024 isn't there yet. It's probably going to take a couple months, to be honest with you, man. So yeah. Audio problems probably just need more stretches. Yeah, tell YouTube to stretch it out, man, and you'll be fine. It's kind of weird. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. It's been super weird for about the last month or two. All kinds of issues with YouTube and streaming, and yeah. P-Thibs, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, dude. Good to see you. Captain Lee's in the house. Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Cam Miller, good to see you as well. All right, friends, let's grab our clearance here from Sanford Clearance. Sanford Clearance, very good morning. Allegiant 1310 ATIS Mike, IFR to Key West, please. All right, we're going to get our clearance here in a second. I believe it's going to be radar vectors. I don't actually think there is a departure out of here, so we'll end up seeing what they give us, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be radar vectors on the departure. Quick question. Do you have hardware radio panel for SayIntentions ATC? Yes.
Sanford ground, cleared to Key West. Radar vectors D. Denis. Denis filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure on 135.3, squawk 3427.
Okay, I think I got all that. Allegiant 1310's cleared into Key West. Radar vectors Denis. Climb maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency on 135.3, squawking 3427. Anti-ice in Florida. We shouldn't need any anti-ice today. We'll see what it looks like.
Readback correct.
All right, our readback is correct. Beautiful. Let's go to SFB. my sim froze. There we go. Let's go to SFB, departures. I believe we're departing out of runway 36. It is the shortest runway here, the second shortest runway. So we'll see. We're going to put us on the SFB1, which is basically just radar vectors, direct our first waypoint. And we'll go ahead and insert that. So you can see it's manual direct Denis, and then on course. Let's go to Key West. We're going to go to our arrivals. And weather in Key West is a little bit funky today, chat. So let's have a quick little look-see here. Winds are 320 at 13 knots, 10-mile visibility, scattered at 1400, overcast at 4700, which means that we're going to be doing the RNAV runway 27, which is a little bit interesting. 99% of the time you're going to get the RNAV runway 19, so this will be an interesting approach. Let's also get open, I don't know why it's not doing my star, which is the Fantasy 1 arrival. And we need to take it from Tally. So what we're going to do is we're going to go RNAV 27, the Fantasy 1, and we're going to select Tally if it lets me select Tally. Actually, sorry, no, that's our other transition. So our other transition is going to be eBay. So we'll select eBay, and then our approach via, we need to do it from Tally, and we'll go ahead and execute that. Beautiful. Pardon me. So that should be our arrival into Key West today. You can see 304 nautical miles. About an hour, because we are going to be dealing with some pretty nasty headwinds on course. But all of that looks good, ready to go. 46 degrees at SFB. Is it really? Damn. Hey, Gapstat, a negative 400 in the Phoenix 320. Oof. I mean, that's not the worst. Maybe a little gear check. Used to do some flight training out of SFB. Very cool, man. Yeah, radio panels tie into the aircraft radios regardless of the network. Correct. For the Windwing Make Do, if I ordered off the global site, would have to deal with customs and other fees. I thought all that was included in the price, talking for U.S. buyers. I'm not quite sure how it works, G-Mark, for the U.S. side. I thought they had a Canadian site, a U.S. site, and then a European site. If you order from the global, you may be hit with some weird fees and import duties and costs. That's why they said to pre-order based off of your region. That's why I pre-ordered off the Canadian website and the Canadian version of that, because all the price is tied in. I paid 190 Canadian dollars, but that includes shipping, taxes, import fees, all that fun stuff. So I'm not quite sure how it works with the US. I only know how it works on the Canadian side of things, but I'm assuming it would be close to the same. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not quite sure. All right. Aircraft is loaded. If we come back down here, let's go to our init-ref tab. We'll go to our init-B page. I thought I sent all of that down here. I'm going to send it again down to the McDo. Beautiful. Now we've got all of our information here. 55.3 on the zero fuel weight, 30.9 on the zero fuel weight CG, 5.5 on the block fuel. That's good. If we go to plant chat, how do I do my weather in this? How do I import my winds? I never remember how to import winds into the McDo. I only know how to do it in the Boeings. There's some button you can press and you can bring in all of your wind data. I never remember how to do it. Let's go to our perf page now. We'll grab our departure performance. We're departing out of 3-6. Surf conditions are dry. We're going to do a flaps 2 departure. Force toga no, anti-ice off. Packs are on. We'll sync up the live load sheet. We'll sync up the live weather, and we'll calculate the V-speeds. We got 23, 23, 28, 2/up 0.3, 57 on the flex. We'll go and calculate and send that down. Sorry, I didn't mean to calculate again. We'll go and send all of that data down to the McDo. Beautiful. There's all of our V-speeds, 23, 23, 28, 2/up is 0.3, 57 on the flex. Init wind. So go to init, and where's wind? Wind. Thank you. And then I can do my wind request. Thanks, chat. I knew it was somewhere in there. I couldn't find it last night when I was looking. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Wind data uplink has been sent. Good. All right, sweet. Now I don't need to do anything, right? It's just, that's it. Next phase. I guess it's got all of the phase in here. Okay, good, cool. Sweet, thank you. That all looks good to me. Perf page is looking great. All right, sweet. Let's jump over to this McDo. Let's go to our ATSU menu. Let's go to the AOC menu. We've got some received messages, probably our preliminary load sheet, which we'll accept. And then we've got our finalized load sheet here again today. 141 plus 3. We'll accept that, send that over to the ACAR system. Beautiful. Looking good down there, chat. back to the overhead. Let's work on some things. APU master start switch can go on. Crew supply can go on. We'll leave fuel pumps off for now until we spool up the APU. No smoking is in the auto position, and our emergency exits are armed. And we'll go ahead and spool up the APU. Give that a couple seconds for the APU to spool up. We can start closing some of these doors as well. We're fully boarded. So go back to our Phoenix tab, go to ground services, we'll close. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That's probably bad. Don't mind me, no problem. I just absolutely shut off the aircraft. I thought this was the doors. We should be good though. It should save everything. Yeah, okay, we're good. We got everything. Clear that out, clear that out. That's all good. GPS primary lost. Am I going to have to redo my ADIRS? Hopefully not, by losing complete power to the aircraft, right, like I did right there. I really hope I don't have to redo that now. Init ref, GPS primary loss, IRS init. Okay. It still has all of our information, so we should be fine. Except it's saying GPS primary lost here. Do I have to redo my ADIRS chat because I've lost that now? It's not in yellow anymore. It just says GPS primary. I think it's fine. I think it's reconnected. It doesn't say lost anymore. Okay, upstairs. Now we have APU power. Now I can disconnect the external power. We can go get our fuel pumps to the on position. Seatbelt signs can go on as well. Red beacon light can go on. We'll come back down here. We will disconnect the GPU. We'll remove the chocks and cones. Good. Let's go ahead and go to GSX. We'll prepare for pushback and departure. And we are looking good. Just clear it out. Yeah, everything's cleared out. I think we're all good to go. We are all good to go. Yeah, it says GPS primary down there, so we're good to go. All right, cool. We're going to tune to ground, which I believe we're tuned to right now. If we look at our airport charts and we look at our ground frequency, which is on 12135, we are there. So let's go ahead and call for a push and start because we are going to be pushing back onto an active taxiway. So again, if we pull up our ground charts, you can see exactly where we are. We're going to be pushing back onto Charlie. Sanford ground, very good afternoon. Allegiant 1310, ATIS Mike, push and start onto taxiway Charlie, please. All right, beautiful. Initial climb was 4,000 feet. We've got that plugged in. And squawk code was 3427.
Allegiant 1310 cleared to Key West. Radar vectors D-Danny, Denis filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure on 135.3, squawk.
I'm wondering why it's giving me my squawk again. Or why it's giving me all that information again. Sanford ground, Allegiant 1310, push and start onto taxiway Charlie, please. Hopefully it doesn't make me redo that. Hey Cap, how are you and how is Henry? Henry's doing well. It's Henry, Max, not Harry. Henry. Henry. Alright, let's see if it understands that, or if it's just going to make me try and spit out my clearance again. Push onto taxiway Charlie. Yep, that's what we requested. Alright, well, looks like he's having issues with that, so we're just going to push ourselves anyway. So park brake comes off. Good.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Good. Get those sounds turned up here in this beautiful Phoenix aircraft. Let's go start switches over to start. IGN start. Good. We'll start our block time here as well on the flight. 4,000 is set. 3027. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and start up engine number 1 as per new Airbus SOPs. We're supposed to be starting engine 1, then 2, not 2, then 1. I honestly don't know if it matters, but hey, there you go. Are you going to get the 5090? No, I'll probably get a 5080. A 5090 I feel like is complete overkill, cheeseball. Unless you're doing 4K, which I'm not. I'm going up to 1440p. So 4K, 5080, at 1440p I should be perfectly fine. Max, thanks so much for the gifted membership, my friend. Appreciate you. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for your support, my friend. Unbelievably kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is there a manual leg in this departure? Yeah, it's radar vector departure. So it's runway heading and then expect vectors. Excuse me. New long-haul operations for you, Cap. Denver will have its first 380 operations. Lufthansa will have service from Munich to Denver starting in April. Interesting. That could be a good one. That's a long flight with that nasty headwind, man.
Please set parking brakes.
Sheesh. Park brake set.
Unlocking gear.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 2. When I bought the 320 yesterday, I was blown away by the sounds coming from Tollus. Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard that in a sentence together. Tollus and good sounds don't really mesh all that well. Tollus and system depth, absolutely. Tollus and sounds, very lackluster, if you want my honest opinion. I much prefer the Phoenix sound set or the iFly sound set, hell, even the PMDG sound set. It was done for safety reasons of ground crew. Interesting. How to get the wing walkers on GSX on the latest version. They should just be there, Garen. If they're not there, open up the GSX settings. GSX settings, and I'm sure they're going to be here. Airport walkers, right there, man. That took me all of about 3.5 seconds to find. Does an overweight aircraft cause hard landings? It can, for sure. Yeah. That's how I always fly from America to Europe. You get that tailwind. Hell yeah, baby. Getting that tailwind. All right. 2 good engines. APU and APU bleed can go off. Beautiful. Let's set flaps position 2 for takeoff. Why 2020? I still can't believe I'm getting asked this question every single stream, Umer. That's what I'm more curious about. Do you guys... 2024 right now in its current state is really only good for general aviation flying. If you've watched my channel, you'll know that I don't really do a lot of general aviation flying. I do sometimes, but I really think Microsoft 2024 right now is really, it's only really good for general aviation flying, GA flying. 90% of the commercial aircraft that I fly on a weekly basis do not work in Microsoft 2024, and that is the big reason why I'm not over in 2024. Also, right now, 2024 is having major VRAM issues, to the point where if I try and fly into a handcrafted airport or even a third-party airport that's been updated for Microsoft 2024, it's nearly impossible, man. I'm absolutely pinned on VRAM. It's yeah. Why are you flying with SayIntentions instead of VATSIM? Because I like using SayIntentions. It's good. It's good to get off of VATSIM sometimes. The trolls, the bullshittery that happens on VATSIM. It's good to just relax and have a nice day where I don't have to worry about stupid children and stupid stuff happening on the network. It's wonderful. And again, if you haven't been watching the channel recently, usually on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday I fly on VATSIM, and then either Thursday and Monday I keep open for SayIntentions. I think that it's an awesome program. I think more people should be interested in it. I thoroughly enjoy it. I think it's awesome. Auto brakes over to max RTO. Ground spoilers are armed. Flaps are set position number 2. We'll do a cabin call. Good. And we'll do a takeoff config check. Good. Everything is normal there. Park brake is still on, obviously, because we got a call for our ground clearance. Same VRM issue on custom 24 sceneries, just shoots up to 100. Yep. And it makes it impossible to fly, even if I'm in like a default aircraft or something like that. Like, let's say I'm flying the default Ini builds A321 or the default Ini builds 330. It just absolutely pins my GPU and struggles. Whereas 2020, you know, and honestly, let's be real, I think 2020, other than like the night flying and some of the new clouds that 2024 has, 2020 is just as beautiful of a sim, if not even more beautiful, because you get to have all of your third-party scenery, you get to have all of your third-party aircraft. I mean, look at this terminal. It looks beautiful. You can see the wear and tear. This is really good scenery, actually. I'm kind of impressed with this from Time Models. It's the performance on this scenery is absolutely fantastic as well. You can see my FPS down here, and the Phoenix is one of the more heavier aircraft that you can fly in the sim. So I feel like this is deja vu from 4 years ago when you flew X-Plane for 90% of the streams. Could be. Yeah, could be, man. GMC, huge no floaties to you, my friend. 5 gifted members. Thank you very much for the support, dude. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Cap Canada. When is Sim Update 1 supposed to come out? Not sure. Not sure, man. Yeah. I'm not moving from 2020 for a long time. Yeah, I would say about 3 to 6 months. It's probably going to take 3 to 6 months. That's my usual amount of time. You know, like I said, man, I mean, I'll jump in 2024 and do some career mode and stuff like that. But other than that, there's really not much point in flying 2024 right now, unless you've got a 4090 and your PC can handle an insane amount of VRAM usage, then you're probably fine. Or if you have your settings dumbed down or something like that, right? So, GMC, thank you again for the support. And guys, remember, if you did get a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Truly do appreciate it, dude. The Airbus 350 looks ready to me. They should release it now. Hopefully soon, man. Hopefully soon. I don't know. Like I said, I think it'll be before the end of next month. I don't think we'll get it before the end of this month. We're approaching, we've got about a week left in this month. I'm thinking next month for sure. The aircraft should be out by the end of next month. Fingers crossed. All right, let's call up ground. Let them know ready to taxi. Sanford ground, Allegiant 1310 ready to taxi, runway 36. If the clouds are better in 2024 than what?
Runway 36 via Charlie Romeo.
Taxi runway 36, Charlie Romeo, Allegiant 1310. All right, so Charlie and Romeo down to runway 36. 6,000 foot runway here, chat. So it's a little bit of a spicy one. Should be an interesting
JJ
one.
Stevens donated
JJ.
$5 Canadian.
My man.
I read on the patch forum they are going to give us a download and a stream the game option. That will be very smart.
Yes.
I got a ton of SSD space.
Yeah, like I don't mind the streaming part of it. I haven't really run into any problems with streaming any content that I'm aware of. Maybe I have, but not so much that I've noticed. The big thing right now with 2024 for me is the VRAM issues and the lack of third-party content. That to me is the biggest. I mean, if you've been a sim enthusiast for years and years, you'll know how important third-party content is to a simulator. Without third-party content, the simulators just feel so bare. It's so barren. There's only so many default general aviation aircraft that I can fly, right? I need to be able to fly my Phoenix, my iFlies, my PMDGs, my Innie builds, my you know, MD-11s, my 777s. Yeah. Except when you had to cancel stream because the servers were down. Well, that was 2020. That wasn't 2024. Well, to be fair, both servers were down for me. I feel like that was more of like a... Well, no, actually, that happened, I guess, worldwide. But that VRAM issue will go away by being able to download content instead of streaming. I'm not sure about that one. Maybe. We'd have to do some tests and look into it, but I'm not going to jump on that and say immediately that because I can download an airplane, I have less, it's using less VRAM. I think that just comes down to optimizations of the sim and the way that right now they're offloading a lot of content onto the GPU than kind of doing both on CPU and GPU. But who knows, man? Who knows? We'll definitely have to do some testing. I don't want to say no because I don't know enough about it to say that, but I feel like you may gain a little bit of performance, but who knows, man? Who really knows? I guess we'll find out. We will find out. I will definitely, you know, I'm at least for the aircraft. Like I don't mind streaming scenery and doing that type of stuff. I'm curious to see what it's going to be like, the differences between being able to actually download an aircraft. So download the Innie Builds 330, for example, so that you have a hard copy in your community folder. I'd be curious to see what the performance is like on that if it ends up being better. You know what I mean? Cargo Pilot, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the support, man. Appreciate you. Just going to wait until everything settles and then fully switching. Yeah, I mean, like I said, dude, right now, especially for somebody like myself that is 99% of the time flying commercial aircraft, there's no need for me to switch over. Zero need. I mean, the last time we tried to fly 2024 on a third-party aircraft, it crashed mid-flight. I haven't had that problem in Microsoft 2020 in years. I can't remember the last time 2020 crashed when we were in mid-flight. That's happened already a bunch in 2024. So, yeah, I think it's just patience is a virtue. Like I said, for me personally right now, there's no reason to be over on 2024. Other than if I want to do some general aviation flying. This taxiway looks awfully small. Only if I want to do some general aviation flying, or maybe fly like the AnyBuilds 321 if it decides to work, or 330, you know? Could always do GA flights in 2024, just an idea. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Strange, if you know the channel, you know I'm not really much of a GA guy. I don't know, man. I find it slow. I find it extremely boring. I find the content it's just not for me, man. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with general aviation flying. I'm just saying as a content creator, from my perspective, it's just boring content. You know what I mean? Like, I know some people like to see it, and that's why we do our career mode stuff. But for the most part, I personally don't enjoy it. It's slow. You're flying to airports that half the people have never heard of. But yeah, it's because this scenery is very unrealistic. Hey, Cheeseball, I'm going to give you maybe one more chance before you just get removed from the chat. I don't know what's going on today. Maybe step away from the keyboard. You're acting like an idiot, so let's just step away from the keyboard for a second, maybe. Take your hands off the keyboard and just watch the stream, and maybe don't put anything in chat, because you might have to create another account once we ban this one. So just a heads up, man. Just keep that in mind. All right, do we want Bilby to take control? Actually, you know what we'll do is we'll get onto the runway, and then we'll call up Bilby, and we'll let Bilby take control. So tower frequency in Sanford is 1203. I'm just going to confirm that actually is the frequency that they're using here. Tower frequency 1203. Perfect, looking good. 120.3. Rado, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well, man. 1203, good. We'll get that bugged in. And we'll call up Tower and let them know ready for departure. Sanford Tower, very good afternoon. Allegiant 1310, holding short runway 36, ready for departure. Cap, how are the TFRP rudder pedals? They're okay. I've only ever used them once or twice, to be honest with you.
Tower, runway 36, wind 010 at 11. Fly heading 360, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 360, runway 36, cleared for takeoff, Allegiant 1310. Perfect. Landing lights on, runway turnoffs, strobe lights, wing lights, nose light to take off. Wonderful. Hey, Bilby, can you take over the radios for me, please?
Okay, Captain. I'll take over the radios for you.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I might have messed something up. We don't want Murph taking over the radios. It's supposed to be Mr. Bilby. Hold on a second. Let me get lined up on the runway, and then I'm going to worry about that here in a sec. It should be Mr. Bilby. I think I set the wrong push to talk. All right, so it's going to be runway heading. Let's just hold the brakes here for a sec. SayIntentions, over to you. Go to intercom. He's cabin crew. All right, channel 1, channel 2. Oh, did we crash it? Close program. Close program. I think I broke it, chat. SayIntentions. Murph is filling in for Bilby. Yeah. All right, give it a second here. Ground textures look... the scenery is really great, man. I'm actually really impressed with the scenery. Okay. Controls. Intercom push-to-talk channel 1. I think I want intercom push-to-talk channel 2. So I'm going to... How do I delete this? Minus? Ah, there we go. Intercom push-to-talk channel 2. And we're going to go set that button. Good. Okay. Beautiful. Hey, Bilby, could you take over the comms for me, please?
Hey, man, I'm just here for the comms and briefings. Can't handle the columns, sorry.
The columns? Hey, Bilby, could you take over the radios for me, please?
Yeah, man, I got the radios. You can chill.
All right, sweet. He's got the radios. If we look up top, you can see co-pilot is there. Beautiful. All right, friends, joystick hand comes on. Let's get her going. Sounds are up for you for our departure. Let's have some fun. Throttle's up to about 40%. Beautiful, looking good. Thank you, Sonny, for dealing with that idioticness. Chrono comes on. Stable at 40. Let's go flying. Manflex 57 SRS runway auto thrust bleu. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. Neutral. Oh, that was you, Justin. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. V1. Rotate. Lots of room. Positive rate. Gear up. Those engines working overtime. Sheesh.
Allegiant 1310, contact departure on 135.3.
Throttles to climb.
135.3. Allegiant 1310.
Beauty. Bring those sounds down now just because I have to listen.
Orlando departure, Allegiant 1310. Good afternoon. We're climbing past 1,000.
Allegiant 1310, Orlando departure, radar contact. Cleared direct D Danny, climb and maintain flight level 200.
All right, 20,000 feet. Direct D
Climb
Danny.
and maintain flight level 200.
Insert.
Allegiant 1310.
Flaps 1. Make our right turn out. Bumpy in the clouds. Do you have any suggestions for joystick and throttle settings? Depends which aircraft you're talking about, Gav. Flaps clean. Speed check. Climbing flight level 200, direct D Danny. This is the Phoenix 319. Yes, correct. Alrighty, upstairs. Runway turnoffs coming off, nose lights coming off, wing lights coming off. Clear direct Danbury. Sure. Julian, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
Orlando departure CBN 681 Papa Delta 3 miles east of Orlando Alpasa at 2,000.
Those thrust levers have the climb, flex, and toga detents? They do. That's the biggest benefit about this throttle is it literally mimics the Airbus travel as well. It's really nice. I don't know if it's the actual travel, but yes, you have your toga, you have flex, you have climb. Yeah, it's really cool, man. Ooh, it's big time bumpy through some of these clouds, chat. Whee! All right, there's 250. We'll pitch for climb. Yeah, and you see, that's the beauty of SayIntentions. So we ended up crashing the program because I was button mashing. But you just relaunch the program. No need to file it picks up exactly where you were. That's another cool little feature about SayIntentions that I do really enjoy. You know, in case the program crashes or your sim crashes, you can just jump right back into it and you're good to go. Look at that breakout.
Climb and maintains your flight level 250.
Climb and maintain flight level 250. Allegiant 1310.
Beautiful. All right, we're through 8,000 feet. Autopilot 1 is on. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and disarm our ground spoilers. Good. And we've got seatbelts and landing lights on till 10,000. There we go. The Headwind 330 update drops tomorrow. Looks decent. Does it actually have the actual 330 cockpit? I said I wouldn't fly it until it actually looked like an A330 from the cockpit. Does that mean that the custom A330 overhead panel will actually be there now? How do you get real turb cat to rock side to side very fast? Well, that's what you're seeing is real turb putting turbulence into the simulator, and then the camera movements are actually done through FS Realistic. And that's all done through G-forces, so movement. Adding movement to the pilot's body causes the constantly changing G-forces. So,
please buy Robbie a cup of strong cough. I believe he needs it.
He definitely needs it. Huge no floaties to you, man. Scott dropping the 28 months as well. So just got back to SayIntention work with AI aircraft as well. I'm noticing some other traffic on comms. So the way that SayIntentions works is sometimes you'll hear other AI pilots, and then sometimes what you'll hear is you'll actually hear other people on the network. So there's a cool little tool here. I think it's in multiplayer. Yeah, so live multiplayer proximity. Hear other live SayIntention AI pilots who are currently within radio range and talking on the same frequency. So you can have that checked, and then pre-recorded multiplayer proximity. Hear other SayIntention pilots who were within radio range at some point in the past and were talking on the same frequency. So it's pretty cool. It's got some really cool features, man. I really think the only thing missing...
Allegiant 1310. Climb and maintain flight level 310.
I really think the only thing missing is the traffic injection at this point. Once we get the traffic injection, I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic program. So hopefully they're working hard on that. It does look like a 330, plus they're saying it will fly like 1.2 and not like a 320. Great. Huh. Just FYI, SayIntentions just posted on Discord they're encountering bugs today. Got you. Okay. Well, fingers crossed we don't run into too many bugs. I think that last bug, I don't really think that was a bug. I think that was just me button mashing, to be honest with you. We got a little sleepy fellow over there. On my RealCat turb, my aircraft tilts too much on turbulence, so does FS Realistic make it more realistic, or is it turning down the turbulence settings? Probably just turn down the turbulence settings. Yeah.
Seat_2A donated
Seat
3
2A.
Canadian dollars.
My man.
The results are back from the FAA. Bilby passed his drug test perfectly. He could easily identify all of them, what they do, and how to use them.
Nice.
Kappa. Less than 1 day, and we all can be blessed with Boris 737 NG sounds.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
baby.
The new sounds out tomorrow. Huge no floaties to you, CHLM. Thank you for the $10 donation, my friend. Seat 2A, thank you for the $3 donation as well. Bilby can name all the drugs. He passed. Huge no floaties to you, man. How do I turn down turbulence settings in RealCat Turb? Oh my goodness. 1-800-CAPTAIN HELP. Right click on RealCat Turb, go to settings, and then you have this, on route turbulence scaler. You set whatever you would like. I have it set to 75, 50, and 50. And I find that that works well for me. Everybody could be different. You can see you can go from a range of 20% to 150%. However, if you'd like, feel free to give on route a shot right now. We have totally replacement coming soon anyways. Turn off historical if you do just bugs in the pilot portal. Got you. Okay. Here we go. 360.
Maintain flight level 360 at Allegiant 1310.
All right, 36,000 feet. Nice smooth air up here now, so we'll get the seatbelt signs off. Flight attendants can start the in-flight services, and we will go standard barometric pressure as we're through 18,000 feet now. Beautiful. Wonderful. Party on, man. What is the default setting, and do you find the default settings unrealistic?
Allegiant 1310.
I don't know.
Miami Center on 119.825.
I'm not sure what the default settings are. I think it's all 75 halfway through.
On 119.825. Allegiant 1310.
Jesse, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. If I have the FT Sim 737 sound pack downloaded, will I have to delete for Boris? Yes, extinct. And actually, what I suggest doing, extinct, is doing a fresh install. Because the FT Sim sounds, you have to really mess with them to get them to work in the aircraft. I did a fresh install of the 737. I suggest doing the same thing.
1310, Miami Center, good afternoon.
Southwest 1369, Miami Center, good evening. St. Cloud altimeter 29901.
29901.
29901, Southwest 1369. Southwest 1369, roger.
Let's see if we can,
contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0.
let's see if we can put the amount of chatter up. Let's see how that goes. Was painful to install the FT Sim sounds? Yes, way too painful. You got to edit JSON files and delete this folder delete a file out of this folder, replace it with this file in this folder. Yeah, I agree. The FT sim sounds are a pain in the ass. One thing I can say that I love about the Boris sounds is it's a simple drag and drop into your community folder and you're good to go. It's wonderful. I was doing a departure out of KPI to KROA. It didn't give me vectors when I... Listen, Garen, I'm not trying to be rude or anything at this point, man, but judging by the amount of questions that you ask in every stream, I feel that that's user error, man. I don't think that has anything to do with SayIntentions. I'm 99% sure that that's going to be a user error, Garen. Not a SayIntentions error. Major Mark.
Hello, just waiting on my Biscoff milkshake in the back of the plane. Lol. _
Baby.
CPT no floaties.
Did you get one of those, Major Mark, when we were? Did you get one of those when we were in LA for World Flight? Man, those things are. I really hope they bring those back on the menu for next year when we're out there doing World Flight. Thank you for the $10 donation, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. Alright guys, let's all chill out here. Remember that everybody's at different skill levels. We don't have to belittle anybody. Let's just tone it down a little bit. Simon, thanks for your business class support, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for your continued support of this channel, my amigo. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, buddy. Chad, who's ready for a absolute smasher into Key West today? What's the goal here? Under 250 feet per minute? I flew this last night. I did a practice flight because I haven't flown the 319 in a very long time. And I had a 252 last night into Key West with a 17-knot crosswind. Kids TV, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. And Simon, thank you again, man. Appreciate you, dude. No floaties. Thanks, man. Kai, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Garen, I feel like you have to join the Discord first, and then you'll be able to find it. Asking where a channel is without actually joining the channel, just join, man. I'm sure you'll find it within 2 seconds. We're this close to the weekend. Everyone breathe. Exactly. Don't worry about it. Nobody is ever sober when landing in Key West anyways. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Richie, thanks for 2 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Says, hey, Cap. Good to see you, Richie. Thanks for 2 months, man. Huge no floaties to you. Here's to many more, hopefully, man.
811, contact Miami Center on 133.275.
Miami
just check, the Boris sound packs are not that expensive, too. Yes,
to
exactly.
110. Miami Center, Spirit 811, descending to 110.
Listen to the accent on him.
Right to 185, American 517.
More than likely picking up the sound pack, even though I don't have a PC yet for Flight Sim. I just want to support work like Mr. Boris loves supporting, even when I can't use the product just yet. There you go, man. Best rudder pedals, the Thrustmaster pendulars. Drink. Thrustmaster pendulars. I've noticed that when I manually brake in the Phoenix after landing, it's very sensitive. Just the slightest tap completely stops the plane. Yeah, John, so what you can do is if you open up your settings and you go into your rudder pedals, put the reactivity to your brakes to like 5%. That should help. Good to see you, Cap. Love the landing in my hometown the other day. Charlotte, excited for the big boy MD-11. Yes, MD-11 next week, man. Should be fun. Captain, how do you get the header where it says call sign network, etc.? That is done through...
Bravo, Miami Center, good evening.
That is done through Sim Toolkit Pro. You can put exclamation point banner. Exclamation point banner. Picked up Field Air, RDU, very meh scenery, but the only one available. Yes, very meh is very correct on that one. It is borderline acceptable. Not really. Honestly, the only Field Air scenery that I actually would endorse is the, is it Cincinnati? No. Maybe Cincinnati? I think it's Cincinnati. Which one is the big prime hub? Might be Cincinnati. I think it is Cincinnati, actually. Think about getting the Windwing Orion pedals. Might also consider the Thrustmaster TPRs, but they're almost 600 euro. Oh, they're expensive, man. It will be the only rudder pedals you ever buy. But they are expensive, I do agree. There's a reason for that, though. Yeah, it is Cincinnati. Got you. Yeah, Game Your Thing. The reason why I don't use Volanta is Volanta doesn't work with dual PC setups. So I've got a dual PC setup. I have a gaming PC and a streaming PC. The reason why I use SimToolkit Pro over Volanta or any of the other programs is because it allows me to have a multi-PC setup. KCVG, yeah. The Field Air CVG is actually pretty decent. Remember, Cap, in Cincinnati a while ago, you landed on the runway and we flipped the plane? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. For the free trial of SayIntentions, is it limited features or the full program? Should be the full program for 24 hours. Cancun. We haven't been to Cancun in a while. Yeah. Actually, maybe that could be a fun flight for Saturday. I was thinking an A321 kind of longish haul. Maybe we could go like Montreal to Cancun or Toronto to Cancun or something like that. Sonny, take care, man. Have a great day, dude. That could be a fun flight. Volanta overlay doesn't work on local networks. Correct. And that's the big turnoff, if you will, for me. Yeah. We got home from Florida Monday night. Flight time from Orlando to Providence was just under 2 hours. We had an insane tailwind. Oh, yeah, you did. That's pretty wild. Air Transat, maybe in the Neo. We don't have the Neo in 2020 yet. Hey, Cap, looking forward to next week's Cargo Ops. Yes, should be a fun one, man. Gamer Social Life dropping the $10 donation. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Although Transat does have 321s, don't they?
Captain, this is Captain of 10 of C. Captain of your right.
Captain of my right. Air Transat. Yeah, I'll see if anybody has a livery for the Air Transat A321. We'll see. I just fly live studio, much lighter on the system and less buggy than SimToolkit Pro. I don't really have any problems with SimToolkit Pro. I used to use Fly Live CST, and that was causing all kinds of problems for me. I switched over to SimToolkit Pro a couple years ago, and honestly, I've had no issues with it. You'll be on Volanta before long? Nice. You know what you need to do, actually, SayIntentions? Would be really cool. If you could reach out to SimToolkit Pro, because you see right now where it says network, they don't have an option for SayIntentions. It'd be really cool if you guys could reach out to SimToolkit Pro and get them to add a network option for SayIntentions. Because right now you only have IVAO, Pilot Edge, and VATSIM or offline. So it'd be cool if I could showcase up here that we're using SayIntentions instead of offline mode. So maybe a quick little reach out to SimToolkit Pro would be pretty cool. Delta Lima, thanks so much, man, for the subscription. Welcome back to First Class. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. Appreciate you. And Gamer Social Life, thank you again for the $10 donation as well, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He got picked up Windwing FCU off the marketplace last week. Love it. You ever try it? No. I have the mini CDU, isn't it? What is this thing called? I forget what this thing's called, but... Garen, ATC doesn't know if there's turbulence. That's up to the pilots. So you would just request a different flight level, just like you would in real life or on VATSIM or any... Hazar, thanks so much for 2 months as well, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much. Really do appreciate it, man. While you're at it, after reaching out to SimToolkit Pro, flip RideDog a review copy. Nice. The detailed landing report on SimToolkit Pro with the exact touchdown point is crazy. It is, yeah. It offers quite a bit of information if that's what you're into, right? If you're into that, all that type of landing info and stuff like that. What's the flight tonight? We're down in Australia doing some Jetstar. We're going Sydney up to Gold Coast and back to Sydney. Should be good. Wait, I didn't get a notification for the MD-11 stream. That's next week. Next week. It'll warn you if they know about it via sim pilots or real-world pilots. Put in real-world PIREPs to allow this. There you go. Very cool. SayIntentions has given me warnings about other pilots reporting turbulence before. Damn, very cool, Zachary. I haven't had that yet, so... Very neat. Mini cockpit, that's the one I have. Thank you. Stopped using SimToolkit Pro a little while ago. Need to cut back on background programs, so now I use Volanta. Honestly, from what I've seen and what I've tested, Volanta uses more resources than any of the other tools and programs, but I don't know. Could be different for everybody's PC, you know? Australian ops are always nice. Yes, I'm excited. We haven't flown down an Australian in a while, man. Should be a lot of fun tonight. Where did you start flight simming out of interest? When did I start flight simming? I've been flight simming for a long, long, long time. My grandfather used to be into flight simming back when I was a wee little lad. My grandfather was into it. And then I kind of got out of it. You know, through high school and stuff like that. It wasn't the quote-unquote cool thing to do. None of my friends were into flight sim, so I didn't really do much flight simming. And then I got into it again after high school. Yeah, I've heard Volanta is quite a big resource hog. I don't know. I don't use it. It's just going off of what I've heard. What time plane is more worth it than the 737 or the iFly Max? They're both great, Scully. I don't think you'll be disappointed with either purchase. They're both fantastic. The PMDG 7.3, the iFly Max 7.3, they're both really good. I personally prefer the iFly a little bit more just because of the way that it flies.
Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
I love Captain Canada just as much as Captain America.
Gamer Social Life, thank you for another $5 donation, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you, man. Yes, SayIntentions can do departure briefings. Correct. Yeah. It's a cool thing to do in high school is parties and hooking up. Exactly. Not flight sim. Yeah, Volanta's cool. It offers some really cool features. You can do like landing rates and some cool stuff with it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He would be proud, Mr. Strange. Yeah, for sure. It sucks that he's not around anymore to kind of see what flight sim has become. I remember back like in the early, like FS98, FS2000, 2001, all those flight sims way back in the day, man. Yep. My McDo and PFP are finally shipped. Can't wait for them. Nice. Very cool, man. I started flight sim due to my dad. He gave me that Microsoft Sidewinder force feedback 2 back in the FS 2002 days. Damn. Nice. He does love to drink. Drinks a lot. Gab, do you recommend any CRJ7s? I would wait for the Aerosoft update. Let's wait and see what Aerosoft does with the CRJ. They've got some updates in the pipeline. Let's see what they do with the CRJ first before I do any recommendations. Right now, I don't suggest buying the CRJ, simply because it just hasn't been updated in about 2 years. Year and a half, 2 years. So, why does the scenery look better than 2024? Or my eyes dusty? No, I really do think that the ortho imagery and stuff does look better in 2020 right now. We got to go for a bit. I might come back later. Good stream. Sounds good, Scully. Have a great afternoon, man. Daza. My man. Thank you, dude.
Life is busy CPT, but still here in the background. Hope you're okay, my friend.
I'm doing well, Daza. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for the £10 donation. That's like $1 million Canadian dollars. Thanks for your support, Daza. I appreciate you, man. I hope you and the kids and the wife and everybody's happy, healthy, doing well. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That update's been cooking for decades now. Well overdue.
He is still with you every step of the way and would be extremely proud.
Absolutely.
Incredible story of where your love for Flight Sim came from. Absolutely love the streams. Keep up the amazing work. Smiley face.
Mr. Strange, thank you for the £20 donation as well. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for the support. That is incredibly kind, and thank you for the kind words attached to that, my friend. I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just bought a thermal printer for the Phoenix McDo. Is the hobby getting too weird? Nah, it's worth it. Got an Aviation 2001 when I could listen to ATC by tuning to channel 9 on the armrests. Never got serious about simming until I found Cap's channel. Very cool, Rydog. Yeah, I remember that, Rydog. I remember traveling back in the day when they didn't have IFEs. You didn't have like your own personal little entertainment. You had the little thing on your armrest where you could switch between like 12 channels. I remember that, dude. It was really cool, man. Crazy how the CRJ is the first third-party developer plane that came out on 2020 and now will be the last updated plane. I agree. I mean, to be fair, Hans Hartmann has been very busy. That's the gentleman who created some aircraft for Microsoft, including the ATR. So he's been busy. It's not like, right, you have to remember, Aerosoft didn't make the CRJ. The CRJ is basically made by one man. His name is Hans Hartmann. He's a very talented developer. It was published under CRJ, under Aerosoft, sorry. So it's not Aerosoft's airplane. I think we just need to make that difference, you know?
Beaver donated $3 Canadian. I'm excited
Beaver.
for an updated CRJ.
Yes.
Hopefully the hexagon wheels don't make a second appearance, otherwise bumpy landings ahead.
Correct. Yes. Is the CRJ supposed to be getting an update soon? It is. Yeah.
Good afternoon.
It is, it is. All right, we are going to be ready for descent here in about 20 miles. So we'll let Bill B call him up here in a second. So Key West ops haven't been there in forever. It has been a while since we've been to Key West. Yeah, man. I can't remember the last time we flew in, to be honest with you. Might have been in the 319 as well. Not sure. Allegiant ops, no ADC required. We're running on time. Looking good. Has Aerosoft done any planes themselves which are any good? No. I mean, they have their Airbus series in FSX and P3D. I don't even know if it's really any good, but... Beaver, thank you for the $3 donation as well, my friend. There's no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, buddy. CRJs were the first flyable aircraft on VATSIM for Microsoft 2020 back in 2020. They badly need an update. Yeah, dude, it's yes. Yes. Very much so. Very, very much so. Hey, Bilby, can you let ATC know we're ready for descent, please?
Yeah, man. I'll let them know we're ready to descend.
Thanks, Bilby. All right, seatbelt signs are coming back on. Jugglestum. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude, dropping the €6. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for your support, man. I really do appreciate you.
Allegiant 1310 is prepared for descent.
Allegiant 1310, say requested altitude.
We'd like to descend to... We'd like to descend to about 8,000 feet, please, Bilby. Is there vectors on the descent? There shouldn't be.
I'll ask ATC for descent to 8,000 feet.
Thanks, Bilby. Jugglestum, thanks so much for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Allegiant 1310, requesting descent to 8,000 feet.
Allegiant 1310, descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
All right, 8,000 feet for us.
Descend
we'll punch it.
And maintain 8,000 feet.
Start our descent now. We were supposed to enter our descent data, so we'll do that now.
1310.
Let's go grab the weather here for Key West. Winds are 320 at 12. 320 at 12.
6,000. Climbing 28,000.
QNH is 30, 19, and 19 degrees. 19 degrees, 30, 19. Good. And our baro minimums on the RNAV 27. We're on LPV, so 253 is our baro min. 253. Good.
Allegiant
Sweet.
1310, expect the Fantasy 1 arrival. Descent coming up in about 0 minutes. Just say the word if you'd like to start down earlier.
We're already on it.
Expect the Fantasy.
Drop by to leave a thumbs up. Working and lurking. Bedrock, good to see you, man. Thank you, dude.
Down earlier. Allegiant.
Is The Truman Show a good movie? Oh, yeah. You've never seen Truman Show, Rye Dog? Wow. Yeah, man. Incredible movie. Incredible movie.
Allegiant 1310, descend via Fantasy 1 for the RNAV runway 27 approach into Key West via Tally altimeter 30.15.
All right, well, there we go.
Descend via Fantasy 1 for the RNAV runway 27 approach via Tally altimeter 3015. Allegiant 1310.
I love how Bilby literally struggles saying some of these comms. He's all proud of himself. Allegiant 1310.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your
airport down there.
Speaking. We have just left our cruising altitude and are now starting our approach to Key West. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. Also, I must inform you that the usage of the lavatories is no longer allowed at this time. Thank you for your cooperation. We cannot wait to welcome you to the beautiful Key West.
Key West.
Miami Center, Skyhawk 464 Kilo. Miami Center.
Get him that cup of ink.
4 Kilo whiskey.
In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good flights. Nice. Nope, that is Two-Tone Murphy. Two-Tone Murphy. Did you see the top 5 most reliable airliners of 2024 were number 1 Delta, then Hawaiian, Alaska, United, and Southwest? Interesting. Huh. Bilby reminds you of Mopar in World Flight? Yes, correct. Good old Mopar dude. Struggle dude, we'll call him. But you are not wrong, my friend. Look at some of the weather out there. Beautiful clouds. We got Bilby and First Officer Henry. Both of them seem to be slacking.
TBM 850 Charlie Alpha.
TBM 850 Charlie Alpha. Descend and maintain 17,000 Tampa altimeter 298
Below 8,000 feet, are there any manual legs? No. We're to Tally, and then from Tally, we're direct in on an RNAV.
TBM 850 Charlie Alpha, descend and maintain 16,000 altimeter.
I told you to practice for a world flight. I did. I assume you can have other FOs, not just Bilby. Oh yeah, there's a whole list, Rye Dog. There's a whole list. There's about 15, I think, you can choose from. And one really cool thing, Rye Dog, is yours truly is going to be added as well soon. My voice will be added to SayIntentions, so you'll be able to use Captain Canada as your first officer or your cabin crew. Can SayIntentions be canceled on a monthly basis? Yes. You can do month-to-month payments, or you can buy a full year subscription.
Juliet Whiskey, Miami Center, Roger. Moorhaven altimeter 3003.
Flew back on Flight Sim 2024 yesterday, and besides the ground detail and flight handling, 2020 is better in almost every way right now. I would agree.
126.525.
What is the best size monitor? Depends what you're using it for. I like my 32. Some people say 32 at 1080 is too big. I think it's great. Depends. Yeah, it crashed on me as well, Skyworker, about a minute ago. I don't know if they'll ever get it together, to be honest with you. F.O. Henry's the best boy. He is. Did you guys see the video I posted in
Miami Center, Frontier 903.
He knows how to speak now. Look at this.
0, climb 330. Frontier 03 Miami Center, roger.
Can you guys hear that?
03 Miami Center, climb and maintain flight level 3.
Hold on, you might not be able to hear that. Let me move this over to... hold on, can you guys hear that? Can you speak? Pa? Pa? Good boy. Can you speak? We got him speaking, chat. We got him speaking. Oh boy. You couldn't hear that? You definitely heard it. Wait, you couldn't hear that? Yeah, you heard it, right? Pa? Good boy. Can you speak? Good boy, Henry. Pa? Pa? Good boy. Can you speak? It actually didn't take him that long, to be honest with you. It really didn't take him that long to learn that. I would say it probably took him about a week. It took him about a week. And my fiance really had the breakthrough with him. I was trying and trying and trying, and he was like, he didn't really understand. And then I was out at the farm earlier this week, and she nailed it, man. She got some of those training treats out, and yeah, he's a full-blown speaker. Hey, Gap, hope you're well. I'm sorry I've not been around. Missed a couple of stuff, apparently. His name is Henry. That is Henry. Yes, Sebastian. That is First Officer Henry. Having a big old snooze right now. At first we couldn't... yeah, I had to switch it on my audio mixer so that you guys could hear it. He gets so excited when I tell him to do it, too. Oh, yeah, he's out. He had a busy morning, man. Nice big walk. It snowed like crazy last night and this morning, so... took him on a nice big walk this morning. He had his breakfast right before stream. It was good. I have a naturally quiet dog. Started teaching him how to speak, and then he discovered he could use it whenever he wants something, so I can't shut him up. Yeah, that's the concern. Henry's so quiet, I don't think he'll do it unless, like, he's asked, but... Are we doing real weather? Yes, always, Sebastian. Always, always, always. Shadow Gallery, 5 gifted members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for the support, dude. I appreciate you. That's incredibly kind. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Shadow Gallery. Dropping the 5 gifted members. Thank you, man. Remember, if you did get a gifted membership, please make sure that you say thank you. Looks like there's 2 prices for SayIntentions. I'm assuming the $16 a month premium is the one to go with. Yeah, so RyDog, you can go month to month. You do want the subscription, which is going to give you all of the AI ATC. You're going to want that. You're also going to... I think I missed something. Send it... no, okay, we're all good there. You are going to... you can also get the annual subscription, RyDog, which comes out to about $14 and change a month. So, does Real Cat Turb have en-route clear air turbulence? Yes. Exactly, DJ. You got it, man. Should make approach to the soup with weather? Yeah, should be fun.
Altimeter 29 or 85.
Should be fun for sure, man.
American 05 requesting 5,000. American 05, descend and maintain 5,000. Descend and maintain 5,000. American 705.
I like him barking when he needs to go outside, for example, or needs water refill, but now he just started doing it whenever he wants cuddles, which is usually cute, but not always. Yeah, Zach, I can see that. I could see that being a little bit of a pain in the ass. It's overcast at 400 near Fort Lauderdale. I don't think it's that low in Key West. What do we got here? We got broken at 1600, so that overcast layer has gone. When we departed Sanford, there was an overcast layer at about 4,000 feet. Now it's just showing winds 320 at 12, 10-mile visibility, broken at 1,600 feet. So no overcast layer anymore. We'll see if that's been updated. The sim's a little bit behind usually, but we'll see. Hey, Cap, I'm going to go get some Subway. You want anything? Ooh. Canadian Club? The Great Canadian Club?
Descend and maintain 5,000 American 705. Direct water, descend 3,000 until established.
Should I get SayIntentions or FS Realistic first? That's really up to you, man. Really up to you. Both solid programs. Again, I don't think you can go wrong with either one of those, to be honest. Either one. All right, altimeter showing 3019. We're coming up on 18,005. We'll get that plugged in right now. 3019. Good. We don't have a Canadian club. I know, I was joking. What I was saying, Captain Lee, is I need you to drive up to Ottawa, go to the subway, then bring me the Canadian club from the Canadian subway. That would be ideal. You know what? Actually, I had Subway a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you guys have it down in the U.S., but they have the Nashville hot chicken sub. Was pretty decent. Pretty decent, I do say so myself. I would get it again. Sebastian, take care, man. Hopefully I'll see you soon, dude. Have a great afternoon. Forgot that Firehouse sub has 50% off subs after 7 p.m., which ends tonight. Well, Daniel, you better place an order for some Firehouse subs tonight. If you pay the gas, I'll do it. What does the Canadian club have on it? Smoked turkey, honey ham, smoked bacon, double cheddar. Double orange cheddar. And then originally it comes with lettuce, onion, tomatoes, and they have a new smokehouse honey mustard. It's delicious. Do you need a stream PC for good quality streams? You don't need it, Liam. But if you don't have it, you better have a beefy one PC to kind of, yeah, it takes, streaming is quite a bit of resources.
Contact Navy Key West approach on 124.025.
Navy Key West approach.
Navy Key West approach on 124.025. Allegiant 1310.
Yeah, it's real good ride on. Probably one of my favorites. Will it be bumpy with the arrival? Yeah, we'll probably pick up a few bumps.
Navy Key West approach, good afternoon. Key West altimeter 30.15.
Look at the water down there, Chad.
27 approach into Key West via Talley.
Expecting RNAV runway 27 approach via Talley. Allegiant 1310.
KW 341 contact Miami Center on 133.5.
5 KW 341, protect.
We're just over the Keys now. Or I guess following them. I still want to do this drive one day. I want to do this drive from Miami down to Key West. Rent a convertible, do the drive. Maybe not a convertible because it's probably stupid warm. But I do want to do this drive one day. For those of you that have done this drive, is it as good as they say it is? I feel like it is. Oh. Henry's got a scratch. Back to sleep, he says. Round trip today? Yep. Round trip today. Can you inform your cabin crew about the bumps? You could if you wanted to, Garen. Yeah. For someone who doesn't like bridges, you're pretty gung-ho about the drive. Yeah, I'm not a fan of like those big bridges that stretch immense amount of water without any land in between it. Ex-girlfriend did that drive and she absolutely loved it. I still want to do it. Yeah, I still want to do it. It's on my bucket list. It's a great drive. You'll be in the middle of nowhere and bam, random tiki bar on the side of the road. Hey, like those. I've wanted to do that since forever. A Jeep with the doors off would be sweet. Yeah, I guess it depends on the time of the year, right? But very scenic drive, but a lot of it is only 2 lanes, so you better hope nobody breaks down. Yeah, true. Did that drive November 2009. Great drive, but you have to slow down to 30 mile an hour through every town on those islands. Got you. Okay.
035 vectors to Carnu, then own navigation.
Turn left heading 035 vectors to Carnu, then own navigation, November 6266.
6266, contact
What's the
Miami
best
Center on
program to use to see
133.5.
if your flight will be bumpy or not? Probably like Windy or something, the website Windy. FS Expo needs to come to Atlanta, got some amazing food spots for all of us to go. Atlanta would be cool, man. Yeah. ECAP, how's it going? Wonder if I should get the Premium Deluxe Edition of Microsoft 2020 or wait for 2024 to get good. What do you think? Leo, if you can, man, I would just pick up 2020 on Game Pass or something like that. Xbox Game Pass, which is a monthly subscription. I think you can get the first month for $1 or something like that as well. That's what I would suggest, to be completely honest. All right. Let's brief our arrival here quickly, chat. So we're planning for the RNAV runway 27. From Tally, we're going to be descending. Looks like we're intercepting glide path at 1,500 feet at Kesey. From there, landing on runway 27, we've got 2 exits. We've got Alpha 2 and Alpha 1. I highly doubt we're going to hit Alpha 2. So
Captain, the cabin is ready.
Perfect. More than likely, we'll be vacating Alpha 1, and then we'll be doing a back taxi down Alpha into the ramp at one of these ones, Bravo 9, Bravo 10, wherever. I'm not even quite sure where they park at Key West. It's kind of one of those little weird airports. But that's the plan. That is the plan. No VATSIM? Nope, we're using SayIntentions today. Alright, there's 10,000 feet. Landing lights are on. We'll ding the cabin. We have been notified that the cabin is ready to go. We're going to go auto brakes medium. We're going to arm our ground spoilers as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this down to 3,000 feet. And we're a little bit above profile right now, but we should be okay. Actually, you know what we'll do is let's get some ground spoilers out. That'll help with our descent a little bit. Scott, no, it's Two-Tone Murphy. Two-Tone Murphy. Joe, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Appreciate you, man. Allegiant parks at gate 8. I don't even know if there are gate assignments here. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So gate 8 is non-existent. I really think Orbex needs to update Key West because the commercial ramp does not look like this in Key West, at least on the scenery that I'm using.
Navy, Key West approach radar contact.
I'm trying to look on flight radar right now to see the real flight. Yeah, it just looks like they parked all the way at the end. Ground spoilers in. What I'm going to do now is we're going to activate approach phase. Confirmed. That'll start bleeding off some of that speed. We are on V deviation, so we can arm our approach now, and you'll see that approach nav has been armed. So we're on lateral deviation and vertical deviation. So we're looking good.
Can I stay with you until next hands-off?
Everybody say bye to Henry for now.
Keyed up 341 affirmative. Remain
You'll have to deal with my ugly face for a little bit.
I'll hand you off to the next sector when appropriate. Keyed up 341 contact Navy.
Gate 7 on Navigraph above to the right. Oh, right here, gate 8. Huh. That's a weird one. I guess we can park there. Well, I guess that makes the most sense.
Proceed direct Burpee. Descend and maintain 2,000 until established cleared for the RNAV runway 27 approach.
Direct Burpee. Descend and maintain 2,000 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 27 approach.
Right, we've got 2,000 in. We're direct Burpee.
FK approach Skinner 26 Sanford Tango out 1 south turn going to Key West International.
Speed's rolling back nicely.
0.18 Skinner 26 Sanford Tango.
Failed to park at the gate, correct. Is the immersion ruined? No. Thought there was an 8th gate northeast from the terminal. Yeah, it looks like it is. I thought that was like an entry ramp, but you're right. It looks like gate 8 is right here. So it looks like we'll go all the way down Alpha and then take Bravo 12 and just park right up at gate 8. We'll see how that goes. All right, ground spoilers armed. We're slightly off path from our vertical deviation, but that's okay. I'm sure it'll come back up. We're slowly descending now to 2,000 feet. And there's some of those bumps from the clouds. Beauty. Diamond Mike, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday, my man. Gate 8 enabled, diverting to Detroit. That's a little bit of a long flight. I don't know if we have enough fuel to make it up to Detroit. Maybe a little bit risky. Little bit risky. Alright, looks like we're about 15 miles out from the airport. Speed is sitting at 200, managed mode. All is well. We've got approach mode activated as well. Looking good, chat. We are looking good.
KBM 4 Mike Yankee, contact Miami Center on 133.5.
Get a couple more bumps here coming through the clouds. Temperature is plus 20. Don't need to worry about any anti-ice.
Allegiant 1310, contact Key West Tower on 118.2.
Switching to Key West Tower on 118.2. Allegiant 1310.
Okay, I'm getting an RTX 3080 Ti. I hope it'll be good for Microsoft 24. Should be okay, as long as you're not running on 4K or anything like that. Divert to Cuba and grab some cigars and rum. Some Cuban sandwiches as well.
1310.
Could be nice.
Afternoon, we're established on the RNAV approach for runway 27.
That was my doorbell.
Allegiant 1310, Key West Tower, winds 230 at 16. Runway 27, cleared to land.
Runway 27, cleared to land. Allegiant 1310.
Grover, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I cannot complain, my friend. Good Thursday afternoon here in the pit. No complaints for me, my amigo. It's a place we haven't gone in a while. Is Cuba, actually, too. That'd be kind of fun. I think Saturday's flight will do the Air Transat Montreal to Cancun. That sounds like a good one. It's got to be like, what, a 3.5, 4-hour flight, something like that? Temperature is not about anti-ice. It's about if any type of water is in the air, it can have a -50 without clouds, and you wouldn't have to turn on de-icing. Yes, correct. We're flying through clouds. That's why I checked the temperature of plus 20. I believe that visible moisture with a temperature below 11 degrees, you have to put your anti-ice on. Go for 32 months. Appreciate you, man. So close to that 3-year badge. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you for the support, dude. Appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my man. 2,500 feet, friends. Gear down. Flaps position numero uno. I've got some type of runway in sight. I think that's actually a boat. Yep, that's a cruise ship. There's the runway, but there's a cruise ship out there. It's possible to use a 3060 and a 1050 at the same time. No. Like, for one program, no. You could, like, use the 1050 as a capture card if you were, like, doing streaming or something like that. Icing is possible between plus 10 and -45 with visible moisture present. Correct. Yes. All right, flaps 2 are out. We're looking good. We're on the glide path. We've got Key West out there in front of us. We've been cleared to land, so we'll get all of our lights on. Looking good. Speed check, flaps 3. Really start to slow ourselves down now. Beautiful. And we'll wait for 160 knots and we'll go flaps full. I'll throw on the joystick cam as we're going to take control of the aircraft here momentarily. Got a pretty nasty quartering crosswind right now at 15 knots. There's 160 knots. We're going flaps full. I forgot how piggy this airplane is to try and slow down sometimes. All right, my airplane. Sounds are up. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Key West, baby. 1,000 feet. I haven't been here in a while, chat. I think I prefer coming in the other way because you fly over the whole like city of Key West and the cruise ships, and I really think I prefer coming in on the other end, but this is fine. We haven't done RNAV approach into 27 in forever. here. The gusts engines are working. It shows we're slightly below glide path, but I'm showing 2 white, 2 red. Or do I not see any pappies at all? No, I definitely do. Okay. Oh boy, watch that wind. Oh boy, that's really gusting now.
500.
All right, chat, get ready for a smasher. Everybody brace. Gonna definitely need some rudder correction on this one.
100 above. 300.
Skyhawk 4, Charlie Alpha. You're leaving my airspace. Frequency change
Minimum.
approved.
Continue.
200.
Watch those trees.
American 1816 contact departure. Dial in 124.025
100.
and do it sooner rather than later, all right?
50. 40. 30. 7. 5.
Correction. Oh my god, nose down gently, reversers are out. I told you it was gonna be a smasher. Oh my god. Decelerating.
Allegiant 1310, welcome to Key West. Contact ground on 121.
60 knots, reverser stowed.
Contact ground on 121.9er. Allegiant.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Key West. Brace, brace. I warned you. I warned you all with the brace, brace. Can't say I didn't warn you.
Key West ground.
Absolute smasher in Key West.
Runway 27.
Hey man, we painted those 1,000 footers though, Chad. Right on the money. Right what you want to do in the Key West.
Alpha 3. Have a great day.
Alpha 1, Alpha Alpha, Alpha 3. Got you.
Alpha 8 by Alpha.
All right, we made it.
1, Alpha, Alpha 3.
Fucking Key West, man. Holy.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a landing that was. Our captain, CPT Canada, just landed the airplane like a pro. Excellent landing, I must
Don't know
say.
about that
Now,
one,
welcome
Murph.
to Key West. Did you know that Key West is home to the southernmost point of the continental United States?
It is.
And the weather here is
All right, let's stop our clocks. 56 minutes. Just shy of an hour. Cool. Ground spoilers and flaps going clean. Everybody hang on for that one. Everybody good? Everybody, we got chiropractic on speed dial if you need it. Runway turn off lights are going off. Strobe lights are going off. Landing lights are off. Nose light over to taxi. Wing lights are off. APU master start switch is going on. Thank you for flying Ryanair. What was the landing rate on that? I mean, 321 foot per minute, a little bit heavy on the foot per minute, 109 on the G, actually not bad, 14 knot crosswind, somewhat maintained center line. Jeez. You could literally crash and Murph would praise your landing as smooth. See, that's a good purser. He's letting everybody know that it was a great flight. I mean, listen, it's to be expected coming into Key West, you're not going to get that butter. Let's be 100% real. Like, even with us hitting the 1,000 footers, you see how close that runway comes. It's a 5,000 foot runway, Chad. There's not a lot of room for the buttery smooth. Unless you get that flare perfect, which I obviously didn't. It happens real quick. It happens real quick. But I'm okay with that landing. Again, it's Key West. The aircraft survived, no problems. What is the foot per minute add-on, and is it free? It is, yes. You can put exclamation point G's, G-E-E-S, in chat. And it'll provide you with a link to it. All right, friends, welcome to Key West. APU master start switch is on. We made it, fully intact. Look at us. I feel like that was like Allegiant's the Ryanair of North America, right, chat? It was a good landing. It's a good landing. Now, let's see if GSX knows. No, I don't think GSX knows. Parking. See, 8 isn't an option. What if I go to B? No, there's no options for parking here. GSX is a little bit weird, to be honest with you, at this airport. Adjust your aim point next time for the butter. Okay, man, thank you.
Good evening, Key West
I'm pretty sure I just went over the reasons of why it's very difficult. A 5,000-foot runway flying an A319. Again, I don't think butters are possible at this airport. You're not going for the butter. We can go for the butter on the return flight back into Sanford. Sure, absolutely. Lots of runway to work with. 5,000 feet to get this bad boy stopped. Yeah. Is this a captain's only landing? I don't think so, Aired. But I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. I'm not entirely sure. Is this the FSDT or Orbex? Because I got sent the FSDT, it won't work with GSX and the other FSD airports. This is Orbex. This is the Orbex Key West. I can only imagine this in a 320. Dude, it'd be wild. I think it was Delta that flies the 7-3 into here. That would be spicy as all hell, dude. Alright, we gotta turn this bad boy all the way around.
14 Tango, Key West ground. It looks like you've already got an open flight plan. Press the new flight button to close it out and start fresh.
Imagine a 777? Well, that would never happen.
Signature parking. Helicopter November 261 for Tango.
This in a MAX? Do they send a MAX 8 here? I don't know if they do. I feel like that would be extra spicy. Alright, well here's our parking ramp. They definitely don't take the 321 into here. I think it's only ATRs, 737-700s, and 319s. There might be some 320s that fly in. Not entirely sure. I'm going to cheat a little bit and go outside and watch this lineup.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Negative, this is Papa Hotel, Papa Alpha.
Alrighty, and that should be good right about there. Skirt the brakes. Park brake is on. Upstairs. APU bleed is on. Good. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Beacon light is off. Seatbelt signs are off. Fuel pumps are off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Key West. Request deboarding. That was spicy. The scenery is interesting. It's very old scenery. This is Orbex scenery, and I believe this is from like P3D FSX days. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is from. Dismiss that. We'll go ahead and open the doors. I think they're gonna deboard from both. We'll see here in a second.
We have vacated the runway and we'd like to pass you back to the terminal area. Silver Airways
Try and get a good shot like that.
to parking via Alpha. Have a good evening. Taxi to parking via Alpha.
Alrighty, and there we go, friends. We're on the ground. We made it. We're safe. A little bit of a smasher, but hey, that's okay. Everybody deserves a smash every now and then. Alrighty. Is GSX a free add-on? No, GSX is a paid add-on. Paid add-on. Let's get those sounds down here a little bit. Good. Let's get some tunes bumping for you guys. Good. Cool. I'll throw on the Henry cam once again. He's playing with his toy. And let's go ahead and get ready for the return flight, shall we, friends? Yes, we are doing a departure out of Key West, which is always spicy. And we're going back to Orlando Sanford. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? Stop our block time. Hour 19 on the block. Good. All right.
Departure will be 124.025 squawk 1576.
Key West.
Papa clear 2 Sarasota radar vectors, Honorary flight level 250, departure 124.02 squawk 6122. Expect runway 9.
319. And we've got 138 passengers on the return flight, friends. You can see the deboarding progress happening right now. Beautiful. We're going to come down here. We're going to pre-file on SayIntentions. Good. We're going to go to SayIntentions. We're going to go new flight. Give that a second to run through its checks. Beautiful.
Roger, clear to Miami, executive Sanford, maintain VFR at below 7,500 feet, departure frequency 134.025, squawk 4721, Golf Lima Echo Oscar Delta. Gold Oscar Delta, read that correct? Ground Golf Oscar Delta, request taxi. Taxi to runway 90 Alpha, Golf Oscar Delta.
Alrighty. Information should be updated up top. Watch the deboarding process, and then we'll get ready for reboarding, friends. And I'm going to attempt this route in the Phoenix 320 tomorrow. Should be interesting. Oh man, the 320 is even spicier, dude. United flies the 73. Yeah, so it's 737, 700s, and 319s, I believe, that fly in here. There might be some 320s. But I think it's usually 737, 700s, and yeah. Will SayIntentions be injecting their own traffic soon? Yes, that's the plan, Mike. That is the plan. Biggest ones in the Key West seem to be a 319 and A220s. There you go. Just staring at me? He is. What are you doing? Playing with your porcupine? Would you do gear down for landing when you flap 2 or altitude? I usually go gear down at about 2,500 feet, yes. Do you have the Windwing FMC? I ordered one, Benos. I don't have it yet, no. Going through flight radar, flights from, can't find any 320 flights. Nah, I think 320 is too big, man. Do you want to try injected en route traffic on the way back? How does that work?
Juliet, off runway 27, request.
Hello, Mike Hotel 53 Juliet, Key West ground taxi to parking via Alpha report.
Kev, do you recommend any 737 700s? PMDG, I think, is the only one that has that.
53 Juliet, taxi to parking. Ground fuel 53 Juliet.
Can you recommend the Thrustmaster rudder pedals also for 500 euros? They are the best on the market, my friend. By far the best rudder pedals on the market. Injected traffic. Yeah, how does that work? Settings, partner tab, enable those boxes and set how much. Disable historical chatter. All right, settings, partner tab, experimental.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
I think it's the experimental.
Roger. Information Tango is current clear to Sanford.
MISC.
Part of the flight radar vector is Karl. Then it's filed. Departure runway 09. Initial climb to flight level 270. Departure on 124.025.
Preview. Got you. So phase 1 traffic sequencing, and then set it to medium, and then you said turn off historical weather, disable historical chatter. So multiplayer, historical, so the pre-recorded one. Very cool, Oliver.
Good morning, aircraft calling
Galapagos.
West ground. Pass your message. Information Golf is current.
James, good morning. American Phantom 77, requesting IFRC through Miami. Good morning, American Phantom 77, request.
Okay, got you. All right.
American 2177. Good morning, startup is approved.
All right, so I'll take over. Oh, the comms are on me now. Perfect. Alrighty, and looks like deboarding has been completed. We go to GSX, deboarding completed. Good, we'll reload SimBrief. Good. and we'll request boarding. Good. And we'll jump into the aircraft and we'll start getting some things ready to go. Cool. Let's go to our electronic flight bag. We're going to go to My Flights. We're going to import next flight. Good. Let's go to mass and balance. We're going to load aircraft. We're going to go instant, dismiss that. We'll send all of that data down to the McDo. Good. Let's go to our NIT ref. We'll do our NIT request. Call sign on the way back, Allegiant 1231. Throw that up into there. Good. Cost index is 5, and we're going up to cruise level 340 for the return flight.
Ground,
beautiful.
We got your airfield inside 3,000 feet, requesting a descent for runway use, Oscar Charlie Fox.
Cessna Oscar Charlie Foxtrot, contact Navy Key West approach on 124.025.
Someone's coming in for a landing. All right, we got some company messages over here as well. Gonna have our arrival message. There we go. Got our preliminary load sheet. We'll accept. Finalized load sheet. 138 plus 5. Good.
On the
done.
025, Oscar Charlie Fox for clearance landing, Oscar Charlie Fox.
This will turn off ground chatter, though any chatter you hear will be from traffic while en route. Ah, that's very cool. Okay, cool. Sweet. Hey, you got fluff all over your face. Did you destroy him? Henry. That's another toy gone. Hold on, chat. That's another toy you destroyed. Henry, you want to show chat what you did? Show them. Oh, Henry. Do it? You did. All's gone. Henry. It's another toy in the garbage chat. Henry and soft toys don't mix. That one he has now is actually pretty good. He's had that one for at least a month now. He looks so upset. Oh, Henry. Yeah, there you go. Play with that one. That one doesn't destroy. See, chat? He's fine. We'll just play with that one until he destroys that one. All right. So in jet traffic will mean there's actual aircraft in the sim. Are they also talking? Yeah, I don't know if we'll see them. I'm not quite sure. Can you please fix Henry's ear? He'll fix it himself. He cooked some chicken with some Mojo Rojo sauce, potatoes and baby spinach just in time for the return flight. What's your favorite sauce to go with the meal like chicken? Oof, good question. I don't know, like a rosé sauce or something? I don't know. Just like my boxer, toys don't last, and then I find destroyed parts in his poop. Yeah, exactly. I got to be right on top of him, because he'll definitely do it. Please fix his ear. Why? Why? When Canadian travel to the U.S., do you guys go through borders or just drive the road? We do have to go through borders, yes. But our passports act like visas, if that makes sense. All right, let's recycle our flight directors for now, and we'll go ahead and grab our clearance from Key West ground. Let's actually listen to the ATIS here at Key West. So ATIS is on this one.
Is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Victor.
All right, we're grabbing Victor.
Key West International Airport, information Victor. 1453 Zulu. Wind 340 at 7.
And you want me to fix his ear?
Visibility 10. Sky conditions, solid overcast at 1100 feet. Temperature 16. Dew point 15. Altimeter 3022.
Fixed.
Density altitude -100 feet. Arriving and departing runway 27, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Victor.
All right, we got ATIS Victor. Let's tune to clearance. Key West clearance, very good afternoon. Allegiant 1231 ATIS Victor IFR to Sanford, please. I'm actually getting airplanes on the TCAS as well. Look at that. That's pretty neat.
Allegiant 1231, Key West ground, cleared to Sanford via the Buffed 1 departure, then as filed, climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.02, 5 squawk 4311.
All right, Allegiant 1231's cleared to Sanford. The Buffett 1 departure, initial climb 4000. We'll expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency on 124.025, squawking 4311. All right, that is good. Readback is correct. All right, good. Readback is correct, chat. Cool. So back down here, flight plan, Key West, departure, runway 27, the Buffett 1 departure with the Guffs transition. All right, we'll insert that. And then to into SFB. SFB right now, weather's showing 360 at 13, and they have us landing on 9 left. So I guess that's what we're going to be planning. The ILS 9 left, going to be a nasty crosswind, but ILS 9 left on the Joker's 3 arrival. We've got the Feral transition. In our approach via, if we open up our charts and have a look-see, so Joker's takes us all the way out to Zalek. And then if we go to approach, ILS 9 left, pin it. We want it coming in from, I guess, Ipnek is where we would want that coming in from. Ipnek. And we'll execute that. Beautiful. All right, there's our flight plan. We'll scroll through. No discontinuities. No, sir. No discontinuities. Just a little bit of a radar vector afterwards. So that is good. I'm happy with that. Beautiful. Let's go back to our NITREF tab. We'll confirm that init B has been done, which it has. We'll go to our performance tab now. Let's grab some perf numbers up top here. So we're departing 27. Surface conditions are dry. We're going to do a flaps 2 departure. Force Togano, anti-ice off, packs on, sync load sheet, sync live weather, calculate V speeds. 17, 17, 21 with a flex of 51, 2/up 0.4. So let's send all of that data down to the McDo. There it goes. All of that is now plugged into there. Beautiful. APU is on and available. I believe that we are fully boarded. Boarding has been completed. Yes, we are ready to go. Ooh, cool. Look at all the traffic it's injecting into there, chat. That's pretty neat. Those are all the traffic. That's pretty cool. So they do have some type of traffic injection. Now, I'm wondering, can we see that traffic? Or is it only on TCAS? I think I see... No, I see an airplane right there. You guys can't see that, but there is an airplane right there that just went into the clouds. I don't know if you could have seen that, but there was an aircraft. I think he just departed, or he's doing some pattern work or something. Okay, upstairs, fuel pumps can come on. Seatbelt signs on. Red beacon light on. We're going to confirm that all of the doors are closed. Close, 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 close. Chocks and cones are removed as well. We jump outside and have a look-see. Everything should be removing itself. Not quite sure what the jet bridges are doing. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to restart Kutal. That'll get rid of all of those guys. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Let's go engine mode selector to the start position.
Cabin is ready for departure, Captain.
Perfect. Thank you, Murph. Let's get our sounds turned up here, and let's spool up engine number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard Allegiant Air Flight 1231.
Lufthansa 23 Super. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for 21 months. Appreciate you, man. It says ACAP 21 months. It's been a minute. Good to see you, dude. 3 more months till you're repping the 2-year badge. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. We got Flight Hungary celebrating 6 months as well. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, man. How come you opt for no cabin? It's my favorite part of the Phoenix. Does it save FPS? I don't know if it saves FPS, but I get better wing views. I don't like having wing views looking through a window. CCAP, my Phoenix always says side stick fault, calibrate null zone. Do you know how to fix this? Just clear it, King. You can just clear it from the ECAM memos. Do you have the Logitech radio control? I do, yes. I find it's a must-have in my opinion. If you're flying on VATSIM, Pilot Edge, SayIntentions, Beyond ATC, whatever program you use, having an actual physical radio is game-changing. Is FSL turned on now? How do you know the plane you saw was from FSLTL or SayIntentions? I'm not using any traffic injection, and we're not on VATSIM, so that's from SayIntentions injection. Who did the best Vancouver scenery that would work with GSX? Probably FSIM Studios. All right, spool number 1. Sorry, number 2. Good to see you, Willie. Welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well. Jason, 21 months. As I'm actually up in time to catch Captain Canada's stream before work. Happy flying. Jason, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for the support, dude. Appreciate you. Thanks for popping by. Henry, can we not destroy another toy today, please? We can't be 2 for 2 today. You destroyed one toy that you got for Christmas, so it didn't even last you a month. Can you post a video of your flight sim setup? Sean, I have a very modest flight sim setup, man. If you want to see what my setup looks like, you can go over to my Instagram or my Facebook. Put ! Insta in chat. I have pictures of my setup up there. Alrighty. 2 good engines upstairs. APU and APU bleed can go off. We'll set flaps 2 for takeoff. Beautiful. We needed a trim value of up 0.4. There we go. Beautiful. And we will let ground know we're ready to taxi. We'll resync our flight directors, left side and right side. Initial climb was 4,000. We have that bugged in. We're squawking correctly. We're ready to go. Key West ground, Allegiant 1231, ready to taxi runway 27.
Allegiant 1231, taxi to runway 27 via Alpha 4.
Runway 27 via Alpha 4. Allegiant 1231. Alright, park brakes are off. Let's get her moving, chat. Hey Bilby, can you handle the radios, please?
Hey man, I'll take over the radios now. Let's get this bird in the sky.
Let's do it, Bilby. Quick little turn here in Key West. Gotta love it. Taxi light goes on. You ever thought about building a motion rig? Nah, dude. Do you know how expensive those are if you do it properly? Alrighty, let's go ahead and get auto brakes over to max, RTO, ground, spoilers armed, engine mode selector back to the normal position. Holy
Toy money for Henry the Destroyer.
shit. Shadow Gallery coming in with the $200 donation. My goodness. Shadow Gallery, huge. No floaties to you, my friend. Wow, Henry. We got more money for toys for you to destroy now. $200 worth of toys. How long is that going to last you? 2 months? Yeah, probably in and around there, he says. Man, thank you for the support, my friend. That is unbelievably kind, Shadow Gallery. Thank you, dude. Seriously. Huge, huge, huge no floaties, man. Thank you, buddy. Chat, please, please, please show some love for Shadow Gallery, dropping that fat $200 donation. That's actually going to get you on top of that leaderboard, Shadow Gallery, so let me do that now for you. Get you on top of that leaderboard. Hey, Bilby, can you let Tower know we're ready for departure, please?
Yeah, man. I'll let Tower know we're ready to roll.
Thanks, Bilby.
Allegiant 1231 holding short of runway 27, ready for departure.
There we go, Shadow Gallery. Thanks again, man.
Key West Tower, runway 27, winds 340 at 7, RNAV SCAR, cleared for takeoff.
All right.
Runway 27.
We're ready to go. Landing lights on, runway turn-offs on, strobe lights on, wing lights on, nose light over to takeoff. Thank you again, Shadow Gallery. That is unbelievably kind, man. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, joystick cam's coming on. You can see how I do my nose wheel with the twist axis. Henry's getting bigger. He is, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a big boy, I think. He's gonna be a big boy. All right, we want to use up as much of this runway as possible. What was that message? Ba-da-da-da. All right, friends, you guys ready to go? We're going to be ripping out of here. Sounds are going up. Let's have some fun, shall we? Oh, we forgot to do block time. Hold on. We'll do it now, but kind of obsolete. Throttle's up to about 40%. Let's go flying, friends. Slight nose down pressure on the side stick. 40% checked and hold. Chrono is on. Let's go flying. Manflex 51 SRS runway auto thrust bleu. Takeoff power set. Oh boy, rocket ship status, Chad. Ooh, that's a heavy crosswind. Lots of left rudder in right now. 100 knots, we're neutral. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Fly the departure.
Allegiant 1231, contact departure on 124.025.
Switching to departure on 101. 224 decimal 025.
Bilby's having a fucking aneurysm over there. Throttles to climb. Ooh. Nice little decel.
Departure, Allegiant 1231, afternoon. We're climbing past 1,000.
Bring those sounds down.
Allegiant 1231, Navy.
Let's go flaps 1.
Radar contact, cleared direct gups, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Clear direct gups. Climb and maintain flight
All right,
level
cleared
200.
direct gups.
Allegiant 1231.
Wait, what did he say? Buffet? Clear direct guffs. Where's guffs? Oh, there it is. All right, insert that. Nice little direct from the controller. Beautiful. Extinct, 2 months. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you as well. Thank you very, very much for the support. All right, clear direct guffs. And we're climbing up out of Key West. Friends, everybody say bye to Key West. Bye. We'll be back. All right, runway turn-offs off, nose lights off, wing lights off. Oh, Bill Beats. He was having a major stroke. He was messing up the call sign. Flaps clean, ground spoilers disarmed. Beauty. Next thing, thanks for 2 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Water is beautiful. It really is. I agree. US is a nice little airport. It will be nice when they get their new gates done. Yeah, I'd like to see an update from Orbex for the scenery, to be honest with you. I don't know if Orbex is the best version of Key West. I'm not quite sure. It's the only version I own. Alrighty, there we go. Passing through 6,500 feet. It's basically straight from here, so autopilot on. Bring you guys back up in the flight deck with myself and Henry. Beauty. Get those sounds down here just a little bit more. Give you some gorgeous wing views of us climbing out. Look at those waters.
Allegiant
Beautiful.
1231, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Climb and maintain flight level 250. Allegiant 1231.
250 is in. Saw the best honest tag for Allegiant. Admit it, you've always wanted to fly between two random cities on a Tuesday. Nice. Ever considered Track IR? I use Tobii Eye Tracker. That's what I was using when we were taxiing to move my head. So I use Tobii Eye Tracker, which allows me to move my head just like it does Track IR, but I don't have to wear a little track clip on my head. It's very nice. Really like Tobii Eye Tracker. I think we have 4 right now. We'll expand to 7 to 8 when completed. Any also seasonal service to CVG out there? CVG. All right, 10,000 feet, landing lights off, nice and smooth up here, so we'll get the seatbelt signs off as well.
Dear guests, we are now at a safe altitude, and I'm thrilled to announce that you can now use your electronic devices. Feel free to connect to our onboard Wi-Fi service, Just a reminder, please ensure that your devices are in airplane mode. After our snack service, I'll be coming around with some fantastic items from the Allegiant shop, so stay tuned. Thank you for your attention, and enjoy the flight.
Allegiant 1231, contact Miami Center on 132.2.
132.2. Allegiant 1231.
Keith just went offline now. That ruined my plans. See, that's why you need that's why you need SayIntentions. ATC logs off. You can pick up SayIntentions, and it'll get you into San Diego. All right, lights are off. We're looking good. ECAM is showing no messages. We're on the climb up to flight level 250, and we're going to be over to Miami Center here momentarily.
Allegiant 1231, climb and maintain flight level 310.
Climb and maintain flight level 310, Allegiant 1231.
Beautiful. Now, if we look at today's routing, it's very different. On the way down, we basically flew along the coast and all the way down. This one's a little bit different. This is actually going to take us right past Tampa, actually. I think, right? Bonita Springs, Fort Myers. Actually, sorry, right by Fort Myers. Tampa's up here. Right by Fort Myers. So we should get some beautiful visuals. As long as it's not too cloudy, we should get some really, really nice visuals. Do you have an affiliate link? With what? With Tobii or with SayIntentions? I should have an affiliate link with SayIntentions, but I can't log in. I don't know if SayIntentions is still here. I can't log into my affiliate link. I think it needs to be approved or something. But I should have an affiliate link, but for some reason it's not working currently. I think I need to be approved by the team, but never seen the Toby eye tracker. It looks incredible. It's amazing, man. It's absolutely amazing. Should have flown in northern Florida, then you would have seen the game was glitched when it showed snow on the ground. What, it was glitched? It's pretty funny. I bet the Sim's like looking at the Mentha or the TAF report going, what the hell? This can't be right. All right, 18,000 feet, standard barometric pressure. Go and hit the STDs. Beauty. It's cool that we have Orlando Sanford now, to be honest with you. I think that's, I think this is an airport that we're going to utilize quite a bit.
Climb and maintain flight level 340.
340 for us.
Climb and maintain flight level 340. Allegiant 1231.
Fucking Bilby, dude. He still cracks me up, man. Some of the responses that he has are hilarious. Fucking Bilby, man. Best FO in SayIntentions ever, Bilby. Maybe we'll try a different FO tonight. We'll see how that works.
Allegiant 1231, contact Miami Center on 132.2.
I don't know how we get away from using Bilby, though, man. Bilby is literally the man. He's so good. Is that for my affiliate link? SayIntentions? If that's my affiliate link, I'll copy that one and I'll put that in. I still can't. I can speak to you on Discord afterwards, but I still can't. I still can't log into like the partner portal. But I will pin this one. There we go. We'll do that one. We'll pin it. And what I'll do is copy. Does the Boris sound set release tomorrow? It should be, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, it should be releasing tomorrow. Alright, let me add that in here. Do that. Back to here. Alright, cool. I added that into the YouTube added that into the description of the video as well. Sweet. All right, cool. Has nothing to do with that, Satoga. No, not at all.
Allegiant 1231, contact Miami Center on 134.75.
Contacting Miami Center on 134.75, Allegiant 1231.
Excited to see if the headwind 330 is now good. Yeah, we may have to dust that off. When is it releasing? When is the new cockpit releasing? We may have to try that out. Maybe Monday if it's released?
Miami Center, Allegiant 1231, afternoon, climbing past flight level 260, aiming for flight level 340.
It is releasing tomorrow? Okay, maybe.
Good afternoon.
Any plans to fly in Ireland or Scotland tomorrow? Crazy storm. No. There's no stream tomorrow. Our next stream is on Saturday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I believe, G-Man, you can do a second intercom. There's intercom 1 and 2. It barely even got updated. Still has the A320 overhead and does not fly well from what I've heard. Shaq, I think you're wrong. I believe that it does have the full A330 cockpit now, and they say that it flies like a 330, not like the fly-by-wire 320. You're probably on the older update. This update isn't released yet, so I'm not quite sure how you would have heard that, but yeah, this is the update releasing tomorrow. It's not even out yet. Disgruntled Bilby.
Allegiant 1231, Miami Center, expect the Jokers 3 arrival. I'll call your descent in roughly 10 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
Expect the Jokers 3 arrival.
Oh, we still got a while.
We'll wait for your call on the descent, or let you know if we want to start.
Owl streamed it? Did he stream the old version or the new version? There's a new version releasing tomorrow that apparently has the proper A330 overhead and A330 cockpit and has a reworked flight model. I'm guessing he flew the older version. Doesn't have full custom A330. It's phase 1 of the custom A330 cockpit. Oh, well then chat lied to me earlier. Chat said it did. Bad chat. You streamed the pre-release. Got you. Interesting. I did notice that they didn't show the overhead in the preview, so I don't know if they upgraded that part. We'll see tomorrow. Apparently they did not. I don't know. I was never really fond of that aircraft, to be honest with you. So I'll probably wait till all phases are done of the A330 before flying it again. Because if it still has the A320 overhead and stuff like that, I don't know. I can wait. Alright, we're almost up at cruise altitude, 31,300, up to flight level 340. Henry loves that toy, man. Incorrect, but the A330 still got a hefty cockpit update with a third McDo, and the flight model got updated after Owl's complaints. Interesting. Gap, can you do a 350-900 from Scandinavian Helsinki to Bangkok? Ooh, that's a long one. Maybe when it releases, we can look into it. He knows I was talking about him. All right, there's our cruise level. We're going to increase our cost index. When is descent? 46 miles. Let's just bump this to like 15 on the cost index. Give us a slightly better performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude, and it's time to get this party started. We'll be kicking off our snack and drink service right now, so get ready to indulge in some delicious treats. I highly recommend our savoury pretzel bites and the delightful chocolate chip cookies, eh? They're simply scrumptious. After we finish up with the service, I'll be coming around with some fantastic items from the Allegiant shop, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Thank you for flying with us today, and enjoy the flight.
I go for some chocolate chip cookies, chat. Waiting someone to ask why there is a picture of a dog in the corner. Don't say it, then people ask. Cap, I wish the 350 will be the 380. Hope it will be. Wish the 350 will be like the 380. Hopefully. I'm sure it's going to be great. I know the AnyBuilds team has put in a ton of work. So fingers crossed. I thought that was a cat. Look, he's all tired out now after playing with his toy. Tuckered himself out. He got my notes been asked before. Final thoughts on SayIntentions. Seasoned aviator getting bored with VATSIM. I love it, Kevin. I think you'd love it as well, dude. If you're in the same place as me, I've got over 4,000 hours on VATSIM now. I think the big thing, honestly, Kev, is just being able to have ATC where you wouldn't normally have ATC. You know what I mean? Like if we were flying online today, I don't think there's any ATC coverage right now. There might be, but I don't think so. There would have been Miami Center, so we would have had
Allegiant,
departure, but that's about it. No arrival.
Sanford, whenever you'd like to send and maintain 12000.
All right, there we go.
Clear Jokers 3.
All right, Jokers 3.
Sanford. Descend and maintain 12000.
All right, so 12,000 feet when we're ready. So let's bug up 12,000, 12,000 feet. And we're ready in 21 miles. So let's go ahead and insert some information here. So SFB weather. Winds are 010 at 13. It's going to be a nasty crosswind, chat, again. 010 at 13. Altimeter 3019, 10 degrees. 10 degrees, that's chilly. 3019. All right. And our barrel minimums for the ILS, 9 left. 255 on the ILS. 255 on the barrel mins. Good. Cool. And we're showing top of descent in 23 miles, friends. 23 miles. Cal, 2 months. Thanks, man. Says, hey, I'm 2 months again for the second time. Happy landings. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks for support, Cal. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Might give it a look after work. Sounds good, Kev. Kev, if you do, please use my link. It helps out the channel. And let's SayIntentions know that by giving me a subscription, they're also gaining some viewers and members. Gap, do you do any voice work for SayIntentions to be included in the program? Yes, I did, G-Man. I sent them about 10 minutes of like of just me talking. We actually pulled it from stream, so it works really well. What do you think about IVAO, and do you prefer VATSIM? I do prefer VATSIM. I've never really used IVAO. I've always been kind of like a VATSIM. Yeah. Yeah, that link is going to be in the description of the videos now as well, Kev. So It's always going to be available. Cap, I'm serious considering becoming a streamer. I'm my #1 inspiration. Hey, man. You'll never know if you don't do it, right? Picked up the Wing FMC for the 7.3. Should be here next week, I think. I'm stoked. Nice, Captain Lee. Very cool, man. Very, very cool. All right, top of descent's in 5 miles. We'll start the descent now down to 12,000 feet. We'll get the seatbelt signs back on. Jack, give me 2 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your friendly flight attendant speaking. We have now left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Orlando. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts, eh? Also, I must inform you that the use of lavatories is no longer allowed at this time. Thank you for your cooperation. We appreciate your understanding as we prepare for landing.
Sorry, guys. Tryfly, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Got my Subway Club with a couple cookies. I'm chilling. They just forgot the cheese. How did they forget the cheese? Just plugged in my mouse and my 172 fell out of the sky. Uh-oh. Did you pick up the FMC McDo from Wing? I did pick up the McDo. Yes, I already have a 737 FMC, which works with my PMDG triple, the PMDG 737 and the iFly Max 8. But yes, I did pick up the, I picked up the McDo as well as the desk clamp. Boeing boy, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Matthew, it's okay, man. I'm sorry, I'm just dealing with something right now. My fiance's dog is... She thinks he just had like a major seizure and he's got blood coming out of his nose and mouth and... Sorry, I'm trying to help her as much as I can. I think she has to rush him to the vets. Remember the days of having to download ortho? Yeah, definitely don't miss those days at all, my friend. That is it for sure. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just trying to deal with this and... There's not much that I can do. I'm about 45 minutes away from her right now, but yeah, she just sent me a video and it's not... She's called the vet. He was at the vet's this morning, and she maybe thinks it's like an adverse reaction to some of the shots and stuff that he got this morning, but... Yeah, they just said that she bring him back immediately for more blood tests. No, so he had like some swelling on his nose, and so she brought him into the vets for that because it wasn't going away and it was super sensitive. So she brought him into the vets this morning for that, and they said that the vet said that they thought it was like a spider bite or a bug bite or something like that. And then they gave him some, like, you know, some shots and some stuff like that. Reggie, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Nah, his nose wasn't bleeding, but he had, he was just, like, super sensitive on his nose and stuff. Like, to the point where, like, if you would touch his nose, he would, like, you know, he would yelp like he was in pain. Oh, it's saying 18.5.
Allegiant 1231, descend and maintain 1000, altimeter 30.18.
Descend and maintain 1000, altimeter 3018, Allegiant 1231.
How do I turn on comm to SayIntentions? You have to set a push to talk. So if you go here to the little...
Contact Orlando approach on 119.775.
You have to go to intercom. Sorry, you have to go to controls and you have to set push to talk. So comm push to talk.
Orlando approach on 119 decimal.
And then you're going to want something for your first officer as well, which is intercom push to talk channel 2.
Orlando approach, Allegiant 1231, afternoon, descending through 16,000 feet down to 1,000.
Allegiant 1231, Orlando approach. Good afternoon, Sanford altimeter 30.18. Expect the ILS runway 9er left approach into Sanford.
Altimeter 3018, expecting ILS run runway 9er left approach. Allegiant 1231.
Allegiant 1231, expect the ILS runway 9er left approach into Sanford.
Expecting the ILS runway 9er left approach into Sanford. Allegiant 1231.
Allegiant 1231, descend and maintain 3000, turn left heading 335 vectors for the ILS runway 9er left approach, altimeter 30.18.
Descend and maintain 3000, left heading 335 for vectors, ILS runway 9er left. Altimeter 3018, Allegiant 1231.
Say 335? Yeah, 335 and 3,000 feet. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go out there after stream, chat. I don't know if we're going to have a stream tonight. How's the Sanford scenery? Sanford scenery is really nice, to be honest with you. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised, actually. I think they did a really good job with it. Altimeter. SayIntentions has been great. Been switching between that and VATSIM over the past week. Looking forward to hearing the Australian accents. Yeah, college dude, we're I don't know if we're going to get in a stream tonight. There's something going on with my fiance's dog. And I think the right thing to do is to head out there.
1231, proceed direct Ugma. Descend and maintain 2000 until established on the localizer cleared for the ILS runway 9er left approach.
Direct Ugma. Descend 2000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 9er left approach. Allegiant 1231.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your friendly flight attendant speaking. We are now
Good evening, Orlando approach, citation 500, pursue the 1111,000.
Citation 500 Echo. Zulu, Orlando approach.
Morning, boy. Take care, man.
Expect the ILS runway 27 right approach into Sanford. Sanford altimeter 29.904.
Will SayIntentions live traffic be live? No, it should be live. We're technically using it right now. There's an aircraft out there. He's 6,000 feet above us. I think he's climbing out of Sanford.
Okay, we'll expect the 27 right, ILS for 27 right, into Sanford 2994 as aircraft.
He Cap, remember the St. Martin crash? I watched it last night. It was a great one. You ever watch your old streams? I don't, to be honest with you. I don't watch much of the older stuff. What happens if you ask Bilby to take over as pilot flying? He says he can't. He'll only do the radio comms. All right, we're down to 2,000. We're direct UGMA. I'm going to throw it into activate approach mode now. Start slowing this aircraft down a little bit. I believe this is traffic of other people flying on the network, Erin. I'm not sure. It's like it's an experimental, I guess, mode. Exactly, kept quiet. Exactly. Can you take off with flaps up?
Echo Zulu, descend and maintain 2500, turn right heading 075 vectors for the ILS runway 27 right approach. Altimeter 29.904.
Did you update the AirAC? I use Navigraph AirAC. I don't use 2024 either. I know 2024 AirAC got updated, but I'm using Navigraph for my AirAC. Where do you find the organization for Real Cat Turb? What do you mean, Garen? All right, LS switches on. We're back on track now.
Direct target shot for 5 Romeo Delta.
Vision Jet 5 Romeo Delta, climb and maintain flight level 240.
SayIntentions, ATC or beyond. I prefer SayIntentions just because it's unscripted live AI. You're constantly getting new voices, new comms.
I'm going to maintain flight level 240 for Vision Jet 5 Romeo Delta.
The organization, that only puts it in if, like, you're an organization, Garen. You don't have to worry about it. Or it would be your email address, maybe, that you purchased it on.
Allegiant 1231, contact Sanford Tower on 120.3.
Switching to Sanford Tower on 120.3. Allegiant 1231.
Does it also have traffic injector? It does not. It's something that they're currently working on. We're doing a little bit of a test right now with some traffic integration. You can see that there's aircraft on our TCAS.
Sanford Tower, Allegiant 1231. Good afternoon. We are established on the ILS approach for runway 9.
We're going to arm localizer.
Allegiant 1231, Sanford Tower, roger.
Lokestar captured. We're going to arm approach. Still 11 miles out, so no need to drop the gear yet. We will go flaps 1, which will help slow down the aircraft. Love SayIntentions. My first month ends on the 23rd. I'll keep using it. I own both, but I'll pay for subscriptions for everything that comes with it. There you go, man. Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. All right. Got everything on, everything armed, everything's looking good. Coming up on 2,000 feet.
Allegiant 1231, Sanford Tower, winds 345 at 8. Runway 9 left, cleared to land.
Is a nasty crosswind, chat.
Left, cleared to land. Allegiant 1231.
Time to put our crosswind into action.
2,000.
There's 2,000. We'll wait till we intercept glide slope, then we'll go gear down. I got beyond with traffic. It's good for my PC. When I use fly-by-wire injector, my CPU gets a headache. Ah. Yeah. All right, gear down. Flaps 2. Bring that sound back up. And approaches arms, so we're going to capture glide slope. There's glide slope. We'll go flaps 3. And we'll start our recording. So we have that. And 160 knots. We will go flaps full, speed check, good. Arm ground spoilers, and auto brake is set to low. We've been cleared to land. We'll get the rest of our lights on. Good. All right, sweet, cool. Jesse Cam comes on. My aircraft friends. Enjoy the arrival. Crosswind technique coming up here, friends. We're going for the butter. We had a smasher into Key West. We're going for the butter. Oof, that wind is nasty. Actually, reset that.
1,000.
Continue.
100.
Light slow.
It's fine.
Light slow.
40, 30, 20, retard. 7, 5.
Cut it over. Oof, another smasher. Nose down gently, reversers out. Maintain that center line at least. Decelerating.
Allegiant 1231, welcome to Sanford. Contact ground on 121.35.
70 knots, reversers are stowed.
35. Allegiant 1231.
Manual brakes will vacate here to the right. Oof, man. Just absolutely smashing the 319 today, chat. Oof. My goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Orlando. What a landing we just had, eh? The captain did an excellent job bringing us in smoothly. Now, let me share a fun fact about this sunny city.
At least we maintain the center line. That's the big one. I think we're going straight here.
It's a lovely 6 degrees Celsius here.
Ryanair is calling. My God. Ground spoilers and flaps going clean.
Please remain seated until we reach our final parking.
I think I'm just flaring it a little bit too early and then not enough towards the end.
First Officer Bilby and the entire crew, including Sarah, Jake, Emily, and Tom, we wish you a fantastic time.
We'll take over the comms now.
Happy New Year 2024.
Where did we vacate? We vacated on
ILS approach.
Romeo.
7 right.
Murph, like that's all that matters.
Sanford Tower, roger. Continue approach for runway 27 right.
Oh, man. Sanford ground, good afternoon, Allegiant. 1231, vacated runway 9 left, Romeo. A little bit too early on the flare, CSD. It wasn't bad.
Allegiant 1231,
but
Sanford ground, taxi to B10 via Romeo, cross runway 27 center, then Charlie. Good day.
Taxi to Bravo 10 via Romeo, cross runway 09 center, Allegiant 1231. I think I messed that up. I didn't write that down. What did he say? Charlie. All right. So Romeo to Bravo 10. Let's go upstairs. Landing lights can come off. Nose light over to taxi. Runway turn-offs off. Strobe lights are off. Wing lights are off. APU master start switch can go on. We'll stop our flight time. 48 minutes. Almost the exact same. I think we're 49 minutes. Down to Key West today. Not a bad landing. Not a great landing. I would say okay for the circumstances. I mean, we maintained that center line, 13 knot crosswind. Center line was pretty good, 274 on the foot per minute with 104 on the G. Hey, look, we see traffic. There's an airplane right there. (4,100 feet). Used to love the 319 and mastered landings, but I've been in the 321 so much lately, and that landed like a 319 last. I smacked her down hard. The 319 is a freak of nature. It's definitely a yeah. She'll get you, this aircraft. The thing with this one is you have to have kind of like that late flare. No, that's two-tone Murphy, Thefty. Two-tone Murphy. All right, we're crossing the runways. And then we're making a right on Charlie. Not sure about the smasher. That was a normal landing. Yeah, it was okay, especially for a crosswind. The foot per minute could have been a little bit less. That's where things, I think, got a little bit spicy. But it wasn't too bad. Not too bad. Especially for the circumstances. The weather's a little bit spicy. Those crosswinds are a little bit gnarly. I think we flared it a little bit too early, and we'll look on the replay. We'll stop the recording. We have the recording. I think we flared it a little bit too early and a little bit too heavily. All right, they want us over to gate 10. He said Bravo 10. I'm not sure where that is. I see 10 over there, so we'll just do that. All that matters is the Biscoffs didn't break. Yeah. In GSX, click on ramp for parking. GSX ramp. I guess 10 November. I guess that'll be our taxi. All right, APU is spooling up. Yeah, really good scenery though. I'm quite impressed with the scenery, to be honest with you. I really like it. I'm actually excited to fly some Max 8 Allegiant ops into here. I think that'd be pretty cool as well. One more month to a 2-year badge. Hey, nice, dude. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, sorry, chat. My mind is a little bit elsewhere right now. I'm just concerned about my fiance's dog and everything that's going on with him. Is there a date for the CRJ update? Not that I'm aware of. No. Not that I'm aware of. That's not our ramp here. Next ramp is going to be in, it's in the next ramp, next side over there. But yeah, pleasantly surprised with this scenery. I think they did a really good job. If you're looking for another little airport to fly into, now the only thing with owning this airport is there's not a lot of commercial ops in and out of here. So you've either got Allegiant or Sun Country. Those are the only two options you have. But, yeah, I really like it. I really like the scenery. I think it's really well done. I get 66 months this month, 3 more to go till 69. Hey, my man. Thank you. The Allegiant Max 8 flew into my home airport when they got delivered to them. That's pretty cool. Very cool. Runway, or sorry, it's right here, 9 and 10. Here's our gates right here, guys. All right, taxi light can go off. APU bleed is on. I think runway, yeah, okay, sorry, never mind. I was going to say 9 and 10 are the same, but... Can't wait for Vertical Sims SFB. Wait, is he making this scenery as well? I think GSX updated the Marshalers as well. Alrighty. Caller quits there. Park brake is on. Upstairs, EPU's on. Bleeds are on. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Beacon light is off. Seatbelt sign is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down to Sanford. Let's go ahead and request deboarding. Not too shabby, my friends. Not too shabby at all, my friends. He's been making it for a hot minute. Oh, damn, I had no clue he was making Sanford. I can never keep track. I think he's got a couple projects on the go right now, to be honest with you. But thank you, Captain, for the great showcase. Glad you enjoyed it, man. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Alrighty, friends. I'm just going to jump right into the replay. So let me come down here. Let me go to My Flights, Panel States, Ready. Activate, good. Let me set my flaps full. Let's get all of our lights back on for replay. Lights, 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 lights. Good. All right. Do we have a good DFW? No. We do not have a good DFW, unfortunately. All right, we got our replay. Let's go ahead and close out SayIntentions. We don't need that anymore. And let's go ahead and watch our replay, shall we? We'll hit the replay tab. Good, we'll pause the replay. We'll bring this all the way forward. We'll watch it from like right about there. Should be good. Trim, start here. Yes, resume. Good. Cool. Now let's take a look-see here outside, and we can watch the replay, my friends. Definitely not our best landing. Honestly, though, for crosswind, I'm not too concerned about that landing. I think for crosswind landings go, I don't know why the wings are so flappy. I think for a crosswind landing, it was actually pretty decent. We maintained centerline, which we know is extremely difficult in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Any amount of crosswind, it's like you have to take the crosswind and then multiply it by like 2 or 3, and that's what that's usually what we get. He put his PBI on the back burner until BM World Drama. Got you. RSW, SFB, PBI, FLL, and something else is already named, and a few others that are not announced yet. Damn, my man is going in. He is going in. 89 on the landing. 189. I don't know how much better that is, but 189 on the landing from Sim Toolkit Pro. But I don't know. We'll have a look-see here at it. Again, I think I flared a little bit too early and not enough flare towards the end after we did our little bit of a correction. So you can see we're into the flare. We're into the flare. I mean, you know what? That really wasn't that bad of a landing, to be honest with you. That centerline control is really what was really good. That honestly felt smoother than a 250, whatever that was. That really felt and looked, well, definitely looked smoother than a 250 something. Again, that was a 17-knot direct crosswind as well. So, like I said, the fact that we were able to maintain centerline and we were able to keep the aircraft straight and level, I think that's the main goal with that one. I'm actually not too not too disappointed with that landing. Could have been a little bit softer. I think if I flared a little bit more towards the end, you can see where we start flaring. Like right now, we're into a pretty heavy flare right there. And then she touches down nice and firm. Not a bad landing. Definitely not my best. Well within the touchdown markers, so really that's all that matters. And again, maintaining that center line, that's the big one. Alrighty, friends, well, going to take this time to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you guys for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, this wouldn't be possible. And for that, I am forever grateful. So thank you guys all so much for the support. You guys are incredible. Again, top donator of the day, Shadow Gallery, with that fat $200 donation. Thank you very much, man. I truly do appreciate you. As it stands right now, I think the stream later this evening is still going to go on. I'm not entirely sure, so maybe just keep an eye on the channel to see if it does happen. But I've spoke with the fiance. She seems to think that everything's okay, and she is taking him back to the vets where he just had his appointment. So I don't know what they're going to say. I don't know what's going to happen, but she said just to stay at home for now, and then she'll update me if there's something that needs me, if I need to be there attending for her. So guys, thank you so much to everybody else that cannot support the channel with a monetary value, but supports the channel through smashing down that thumbs up button, being here with me, enjoying the content. To go live again tonight. We'll be in the A320 tonight, so hopefully a little bit less smashy, but I'm looking forward to it, guys. I hope you guys are as well. Enjoy the replays. Have yourselves a great Thursday. If I don't catch you later, we'll be back on Saturday, but it looks like most likely right now I will be live again later, and we'll be down in Australia doing some Jetstar ops, so that'll be awesome. Guys, have a great afternoon. Appreciate y'all, and I'll see you soon. Happy landings.